Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tips and Just Classroom. This evening, I'm here with a very good news. I have a gentleman called Peter Bawuah who is here to bless us today. Peter is a graduate student in Canada on a fully funded scholarship. He did his own application to Canada. He applied his own scholarship. And so he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to schools abroad in terms of scholarships. And so today, basically, I'm going to interview Peter, who is going to share his life story. He's also going to share with us lots of information pertaining studying abroad, your scholarships. He's also going to share with us samples of CVs, samples of SOP, statement of purpose, and also samples of scholarship letters so that you people can use it to apply for your schools. Peter is also going to share with us opportunities abroad for nurses, midwives, healthcare assistants. Institutions in Canada looking for healthcare assistants abroad. Peter is going to give all those opportunities here today. He's also going to share with us teachers moving abroad, schools in America looking for teachers who can teach science, mathematics, and other related programs. Before Peter joins us, let me take 2 minutes to acknowledge people who came here and sent me messages through the comment section. Andy Osai says, "Good morning, tips." Andy sent his as early as 9:20 a.m. this morning. And Ameya also says, "Good day, tips, watching you live from Ghana, Sunyani." Abubakar says, "Godfather, bless up." And Joshua is here, says, "I am ready." And Alfred is also here. Rita is here. Erica is here. Hafiz is also waiting. And Kelvin is also here. Derek says, "Good day, Mr. Tips." And Maximilian TV says, "Good day." Isaka is also here. Mus Vibes is here. Alan is here. Juliet is here. And Juliet Jomo says, "I am waiting." Ebenezer is here. Enoch is here. Sian is also here. Don Diago is also here. Doris is also greeting me. Grace is also here. Diana also is here. Patrick is also here. And we have GH Chips is also here. Patricia is on the line. Etuahene is glued to his mobile phone. Diana is here. Chris Lee is also streaming right from YouTube, and Fantastic is also here. Samuel is here. Joshua is here. A lot of you guys. Unfortunately, I cannot mention everybody. Let me give shout outs to people on Facebook as well. Alisa is also here on Facebook. Reverend Father Lawrence is also streaming here on Facebook. Mary is also here right on Facebook. Matilda is also on Facebook. Ophelia is also on Facebook. Um, Hetty Ophelia is also saying that, bro, keep up with the good work. Ohine Ejapon is right on Facebook. Inshraba is also on their Facebook. And then Raj Ko is also on Facebook. Let me use this opportunity to also acknowledge people on my TikTok channel, my main TikTok channel. I have over 575 people streaming right here on TikTok. And we have over 392 people streaming on YouTube, and I don't know the number of people streaming on Facebook. And most frequently, people on Facebook outnumber the whole people. So I know that over 500 people will be streaming on Facebook as well. So we have over 1,500 people, approximately 1,500 people, listening to us today. Please, Peter is ready for us. Before Peter comes, I want to use a minute to tell you that Peter is not a travel and tour agent. As I told you, he is a graduate student who has knowledge and can help you guys. And so whatever he's coming to say today is not to lure you guys to his DM to take you money. So whatever he's coming to put it out here on the internet, please consume it appropriately. Whatever he's coming to say here today, take him serious, because some of you guys, you might not even have chance to get closer to him. So please, if you have him today, your questions should be in relation to whatever we are discussing. If you are interested in the UK, if you are interested in American lottery, join us another day, not today, please. This is a classroom, I repeat. This is a classroom today. And so you have to be disciplined as people who are ready and eager to learn. Serious people are here. And so I will encourage everybody to pay attention. Once again, Peter, welcome to Tips and Gist.
Welcome, my brother. I hope you are fine.
Yes, I am doing great. At this point, people on YouTube, I want you to give me a feedback of the sound because I want people on TikTok to also get the feed. And so they are streaming from the sound on my monitor. And so if my microphone is giving a double feed, you have to tell me to always mute my microphone when Peter is talking. So you guys have to tell me the feed. If Peter is giving us a feedback, you have to alert me. All right. People are saying that it is clear, it is perfect. All right, Peter, I welcome you officially to Tips and Gist Classroom.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Yes. Yes, Peter, before I introduce you to my people, I've already told them who you are. But before you talk, I want everybody to look on the screen. This is the interview coverage outline. The section one, we're going to cover a story of Peter, and that is going to take almost 10 minutes of our time. And then Peter is also going to take us the tips and the tricks of how to win a scholarship to the school, right? He's going to tell us with his experience how to win a scholarship abroad, whether UK, US or Canada. He's also going to address people with low CGPA, how they can gain admission. And that is also going to take 50 minutes of our precious time. Peter is also going to use 10 minutes to give us samples of SOP, statement of purpose. You need that documents to apply for schools abroad. In fact, you need it. And Peter is also going to use 10 minutes to give us student CV, how to write a proper student CV. Peter is also going to use 10 minutes of our precious time to give us samples of scholarship letters. And the second section, Peter is going to use 15 minutes to talk about schools abroad. That is where he's going to give us examples of some of the schools, the colleges and the universities with low tuition fee that you guys can apply. Those with fee waiver and those early bird, and they have their terms. Peter is well in those sections. And so he's going to explain all that. We're going to see his computer screen where he's going to give us samples of two schools or one or two schools as a case study so that when you go to the numerous schools that he will outline over there, you can know how their portal is and you can navigate their portal. He's going to use 15 minutes to give us schools in USA as well. And he's also going to use 15 minutes to give us care job opportunities in Canada, maybe his province, Newfoundland and Labrador. He's going to give us opportunities as well as other provinces. And he's also going to talk about teachers moving abroad through the H1B and the J visas. Teachers going to teach science and mathematics. He's going to give us some of the institutions that he thinks that you guys can submit your applications and win opportunities abroad. And then we're going to use the last 10 minutes to do questions and answers. So literally, we're going to spend 2 good hours, 120 minutes of your precious time. I will encourage everybody to participate and also pay attention. Peter, let us begin the whole show. Can you use 2 minutes to tell us who you are, where you come from, and your basic education as well as tertiary in Ghana?
Okay, thank you very much. But before I'll start, I need to appreciate you. I thank God for our life today, and I appreciate the fact that you opened this opportunity for us to talk here. So basically, you are doing a very great job, and I need to recommend you to the whole world that whatever you are doing, God bless you. Basically, my name is Peter Bawuah. I'm from Tachimentia, where I had my GHS and my primary school education, and I had opportunity to. In fact, my first examination, I failed. Every time I get a big platform, I want people to know who I am. Not any time that we need to share our success story. Sometimes our failures give wisdom to people. It gives people to know that, okay, this guy, he failed, but he was able to do it. I don't really like sharing only my success stories. I want people to know my wounds, my scars, the things I passed through to reach this height. So I failed my first WASI, and I rewrote it again where I became one of the best students, and then I had opportunity, a full sponsorship to K University, and basically I was able to have opportunity. In fact, in Ghana, I offered general arts when I was in Amaniampon Senior High School and after school. In fact, I was interested of becoming a contractor. I like construction, but sometimes God has a way of preparing you for greatness. God has a way of directing your path. So I went to KNUST to do sociology and political science, where when I finished my school, I had opportunity to become teaching assistant as well. So basically, Peter is someone who believes in development, self-development. I believe in advocacy. I believe in leadership. Peter loves to speak. I'm also a speaker. I've been speaking on international platforms, and I love to advise people. In fact, it started when I was in senior high school, where I used opportunity to inspire people. And I want my story to be heard in this world. I want people to believe that they can also become greatness. Can also become relevant in our community. Irrespective of where you're coming from, you can still become the one you want to be. So basically, this is Peter Bawuah. Yeah.
Wow, wow, very inspiring. Peter, people are listening to you. You've made them know that you failed your WASI, and then you rewrote it again, and then you got admission to KNUST. Now, with this story, it is inspiring people who failed their WASI that
Mm.
they can also write again and then also proceed to their university. So that was very great. Peter, at what point in time did you have the interest of studying abroad?
Okay, this is a good question. One thing is that I realized that one of the ways that can help me to achieve my greatness is to build strategic relationship. When I say strategic relationship, I'm talking about God using men to bless men. In fact, God will not come from heaven to bless you; He will use people. So, applying wisdom and knowledge and building strategic relationship was my pillar. That's why I'm here right now. So whilst I was in school, I had friends. I had friends who really they were very brilliant in terms of education. I'll mention their name because I want to show gratitude. If I've gotten the big opportunity, I don't want it to be like Peter is here because of my effort. Some people also helped me. In as much as God is opening the way, some people supported me. Some people like Spencer, Trim, Kennedy, Akuwa, my friend Obed Champon, Eric, all these people, and some of my lecturers also helped me. So after school, I became teaching assistant at KNWS, where I was teaching university student level 100, level 300. I know some of my students are watching me. Some people also got scholarship to come abroad. So I'm happy for you guys. So I was teaching level 400, level 300, and level 100 in KNWS. So after school, in fact, studying abroad was not part of the process. I was not thinking of studying abroad. But one thing is that one of my friends saw me, that is Spencer. He said, Peter, I can see greatness in you. I know that you become great. Sometimes that is why I don't take any friend. Sometimes your circle need to be small. You need to have productive people who can push you. I didn't know how great I am or how inspiring I can become, but somebody were able to identify me that no, Peter, there's something in you. So this guy told me that, Peter, why don't you apply to school to study abroad? I didn't know anything about school application. I didn't know how to even search schools, but I was very determined. He shaped my mindset and I was consistent. I told myself that I don't have money for agent. Peter, right now, my mother do this mini job. He's a farmer. Okro, garden eggs. That's the job I've been doing. Mama, a lot of things that we have done in life, right? My mother is just palm oil. He does palm oil. That the one you use for cabbage stew and those kind. That's the job of my mom. So coming from this background, I know that nobody is going to support me unless I support myself. And I will also use this platform to thank one family in Kumasi who supported me on my university. When I was going to university, I didn't pay any school fees or hostel fees. Somebody took care of me of my whole 4 years because of their passion and how I was able to overcome my challenges. So after school, we got in touch with my friend and I started the school application. When you want to apply to school, there are two things. One, you need wisdom. Two, you need to be determined. These are the key things that really help me because lack of wisdom, you will perish. What I'm talking about is that you need some guidance from people who are ahead of you. And sometimes obedience comes with humbleness or wisdom. You need to humble yourself to acquire wisdom from people. People who show pride. I know, you will not learn. So one thing is that I humble myself to this guy and he started to teach me. I use my laptop. Sometimes he would shape me. He would tell me certain things, but Charlie, you need it. So after school, I developed the passion and then I started to put in the application. In fact, for me, my education level, I told myself it's either I will study in US and Canada, but I put Canada as my first country because of Choco Millionaire, my brother. He was trying to talk more about Canada. So I realized that Canada, I want to study this place. So I applied to schools in Canada and US. That is the starting point of how the passion came. So I decided to study abroad based on the advice of my friend, who is also right now in, he's finished his master's at Cambridge University, one of the toppest university in the whole world. And that guy is in the UK, and I'm also in Canada. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Peter, when you were introduced or you were inspired to apply school abroad, did you do everything by yourself or people did application for you?
Okay. I did everything myself because sometimes it involves a lot of money. If you want some people to help you, because I don't really blame them because they will need to also spend their time on certain things. So I did everything myself. In fact, I used 6 months to study this whole process, including school application and visa application. I did my visa application. I did my school application. Yeah.
Yeah, so when people are from poor background, just like you, when people have no knowledge about studying abroad, they can also use some few months to study and do things by themselves and move abroad.
Of course, because sometimes I help one guy at Ohio State University. That guy, he does even the application fee I needed to pay for him and a service fee. Sometimes when you see people, they want to learn, so you help them to learn. So in as much as you bring that, oh, I'm from a poor background, I don't have money, that means you're a failure. You don't have money, so what are you doing? Sometimes the opportunities are there, you need to knock. Peter, right now, when I had admission to study Canada, somebody pay my flight. So if I didn't have the admission, how would the person pay the flight? So sometimes you need to knock the door. Some people are at the door, they don't want to knock. The opportunities are there, but you don't want to knock. Thinking that I'm from a poor background. You are not from a poor background. You are not the only one in that situation. We are able to overcome that uh, um, challenge. So you too, you can able to do it. So telling yourself that you don't have money simply means that you lack the knowledge and the wisdom. You don't want to do it. Sometimes there was a time I need to sell coconut to even save money. Some of the people are watching me. You don't want to do anything. I was doing construction. You are finished school. You are there. Who should come and give you the money to apply the school? Sometimes you need to move away from your comfort zone. Be determined. I don't know how passionate you are, because to achieve greatness is seriousness. Those people who are lazy in life, every time people will laugh at you, because me, you see how I'm talking. I am very serious about life, because life, if you mix it till that kingdom come, and had I know it will be at last. This is the wisdom I want to give to the youth. So don't say you don't have money, whether you're from a poor background, whether you're from here. Right now, Peter, when I go to international conference, they don't ask me where you're coming from. I want to see who is your father. They're looking at how value the integrity, the wisdom, the perspective, the ideas, the ideology that I'm bringing on board. They don't tell me that, Peter, where were you born? Who is your father? They're talking about the personality right now. So, in as much as I'm from a poor background, doesn't define me right now, because when you see me, you might not know where I'm coming from because of the things I am also added to myself. So, whether you're from a poor background, your dreams are valid. And today, people mindset are going to be shifted. Whether you like it or not, something will happen in your life today. And that's why we are here today.
Wow, wow. Today, your life is not going to be the same. Peter, let me give you an update. We have um closer to 800 people streaming right on TikTok, and we have 711 people right here on YouTube, and as well as 817 views on Facebook, with 154 people stay on Facebook. People are just watching, they leave and they go, but
Mm.
approximately 817 views right on Facebook. So it means that about 3,000 people are interested in whatever you are saying. About 3,000 people are interested. Um, Please, I want you to tell me your life difference. Now, you were in Ghana, you took a step, you came to Canada. I know because of our time, we have to make it short, 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 short. Now, comparing your life in Canada, even though you are international student, how do you see yourself? The opportunities that you've gotten, I saw you in America going for UN summit, a whole lot of exposure. The opportunities abroad, how do you see it? That should inspire somebody to move abroad.
Well, for before I will talk, I want to make the clear fact that we are not here for people, just for people to travel abroad. If you believe that you want to make success in Ghana, it is possible. In as much as you're a human being, you have mind. Some people don't like to travel abroad, but these people, For me, Peter, traveling abroad has shaped my mindset in terms of one, mental investment. So I've divided it into four. In terms of mental development, traveling abroad has given me different perspective. It has given me different ways of understanding life. Living my life in Africa and living my life here, you can see significant improvement. I'm not saying that some people can come here and remain poor. It all depends on the perspective and the reason why you are here. Some people are here suffering. So, in as much as you want to travel, does not mean that you are coming here to enjoy. If you come here and you are lazy, you will still regret of coming here. So, it is a survival of the fittest. So, my life from Ghana and my life here, for me, Peter, I would say that it has really changed my life in terms of mental development, in terms of relationship investment. I'm able to build strategic relationship with people with productive influence, men of gatekeepers, people who have ideologies such as Choco Millionaires, such as Tips and J's, such as the Freddy Fed, Mr. O, Choco, great people here for no more wars because of social media platform. Because if I didn't change my location, I wouldn't be here today. Now, sometimes your environment can limit your potentials. Sometimes you will not know how far you go until you realize that the place that you are, you need to move away from it. Even the Bible says when God wanted to bless people, he was able to change the location of Abraham. Sometimes you need to move. David moved. Joseph moved. So sometimes if you think that the place that you are, you can't build it, you need to move. When I came here, it has helped me to build relationship with people. It has given me exposure to international conferences. Right now, when I was in Ghana, I told my mom that, Mom, I will travel to US one day. My mom told me that we don't have any family member in the US. Right now, I can go to US. Even next month, I am going to United States of America for a UN conference at Harvard University, one of the biggest university and one of the prestigious university in the whole world, where I'm going to have the conference. So coming abroad, it has really added value to my life. It has added value to my skills. It has given me some of the broad perspective, and I really love what I have able to do. I'm not saying when I was in Ghana, my life, but coming here, my life has really changed, and I really thank God and other people who have supported me.
All right, Peter, that was very nice. And people are saying, Peter, you have words of wisdom. Your information is very, very important to them. People are even saying that they want to screen record. Those who are asking to screen record, the video will be stored right on Facebook and right here on YouTube. So you don't need to screen record. You always have to get a data in your mobile phone. Come to my YouTube section and then come and rewatch the video again. You can also go on YouTube and Facebook and search for the video and watch it. Okay. Now, Peter, next, people are now ready. They want to change their lives. They want to be like closer to you or maybe more than you. Or they just want to be same as you. They also want to get opportunities in Canada, go to US for conferences as well. The same thing that is happening to you right now. How can they come with scholarship? How can they get scholarship abroad?
Okay, so the scholarship, I will divide it into two because I don't know people are watching me. For me, Peter, I'm done with school, so now I'm on my work permit, so I'm not no more international student right now. But
All right.
I want to make the fact that um, I want to make the fact that if you want to come abroad, basically, I need to divide it into three people. So we have the undergrad, we have the masters, and we have the PhD. So people who are watching me, if you are done with your senior high school, your part is there. If you are done with your degree, your part is there. If you are done with your PhD or masters, your part is there. One, those people who have the undergrads, you can win scholarship with your senior high school or your diploma or your HND abroad. But the process is what needs to be done. Some people don't want to commit their life. For Peter, if you really want to use your undergrad or your senior high school to get scholarship, one thing I will tell you is that you need to write something we call the ACT, the SAT. What is the SAT? SAT simply means that it is an examination that you need to write. It's like a standardized test, right? Where you need to write, and when you write and you get a high marks, you can get full scholarship. If you write a SAT, it will help you, and you add it to your WASI results. Somebody will say that, Peter, I don't have money to write a SAT. How can I able to navigate through? If you don't have money to write a SAT, and you have a D7 or E8, or you have a C, you have a D7 or E8, you can still study abroad. One thing that can help you is that we use transcript to apply the school. We don't use school certificate. So when you go to your senior high school, you need to get something we call the transcript. So the transcript simply means that Form 1, when you are in a senior high school, Form 2, Form 3, they will combine your terminal report together. That is the transcript. And then if you think you have a E8 or D7, maybe when you are writing the words, you were sick or you didn't have a good mood, you can let your headmaster write a letter and you attach it to your transcript and then you upload it on the portal. Now, the schools in the US that can give you partial scholarship or automatic scholarship. For example, the school can say that, okay, my school fees is, you need to pay a school fees of $50,000. But because you have applied to the school, we are going to give you $25,000. So you have a deficit of maybe $35,000. And the $35,000, if you can get somebody to give you a bank statement for you to go for the interview. Some people use partial scholarship to win visa to US and Canada. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to get a full scholarship. You can use the partial scholarship to do, but I am saying it that whether you have the money or not, it is still possible. But for me, Peter, I would advise you to write the SAT. If you write the SAT, any school in the US and Canada, you can get full scholarship. So these are for the senior high school people. If you really also want, if your document is really bad, you can still use it to apply for a diploma program. In fact, last year I have one girl who had F9, but the girl is in Canada right now with a school. One thing is that if you don't know the process, it becomes very, very complicated for you. So sometimes you can able to get a recommendation letter and attach to your senior high school results and apply to the school in US. Sometimes you can get fee waiver. When you say fee waiver, you need not to pay the application fee. And you need to be wise, especially those people who think that they don't have money. There's a system that you can apply to the school without paying the application fee. And I will teach you how to also get about it. Number 2, those people with diploma and HND, sometimes what will help you is something we call the WES evaluation or the Spartan. Sometimes you need to change your transcript to meet the American or the Canadian system standard so that it can tend to become a degree. So you can use your HND to win a full scholarship to even PhD or masters. Some people have done it, and one thing that you need to do, that you need to convert your transcript to the WES evaluation, through the WES evaluation, and you can use it to win master's program. So these are for those people with the HND. I'll advise them to do the WES evaluation. Number 2, if you have a degree in any other field, you can get a scholarship. Somebody was doing industrial act, Kente, and those things. He won scholarship to study abroad. Everyone have its own share. So if you want to use your transcript or your undergrad to apply school, the document or what you need to do is that you need to get your documents such as what? 1, if you want to apply to school for masters, you need to get one. We call something the transcript. Where can I get the transcript? You need to go to your school and then get the transcript from the faculty or the department. Go there, they will give you the transcript. Number 2, the document that you need is something we call the CV. Some school call it CV, some call it resume. It depends on the school. So resume. Number 3, what you need is what we call the statement of purpose. Some school call it personal statement, some call it statement of intent, some call it motivation letter. It all depends on the school, how they want you to write it. I will show you with the camera and everything here for you to learn all this process. Number 4 is what you need, the recommendation letter. Where can I get the recommendation letter? You need to get it from your lecturers. Or we have 3 types of recommendation letter. We have the professional recommendation letters, that is from your employer. Maybe you're a nurse, you're a teacher, you can get it from your supervisor or maybe your headmaster. Or if you're a nurse, you are working, you can get it from the person that is in charge of you. You just need to put in the letterhead and then the recommendation for you. Now, in the recommendation letter, we have the formal one and the informal one. The formal one, you need to use something we call the institutional email. Peter, I use Gmail. I also have the institutional email. Institutional email simply means that the corporate email. So KNUST, the lecturers, they have an institutional email, not their Gmail. So most of the schools in the US and Canada, you need to get the institutional email. Don't use the Gmail because the Gmail is not professional. That means you can create it and then you do it for yourself. So they want the lecturers to do it for you. Number 2 recommendation letter is what we call the private recommendation letter. And this one comes from the NGOs. NGOs like people who have NGOs, foundations, private organizations that are helping people. You can also get the recommendation letters from them. Now, people also want to do the PhD. It's the same way. For the masters and PhD, if you want to win scholarship, we call something what is the best time for you to apply the school? And this one is the reason why people are not getting scholarship. If you really want to get scholarship, the best time to apply the school is from September, October, November, December, these 4 months. For me, based on the advice, because when I came to Canada, I was elected as graduate student representative. I was the only student sitting with the committee, admission committee. If you go to my profile, you can search. People think that when you say this thing, this guy there, not that. Because when I came here, because of my leadership skills, the things I was showing to these white people, they elected me as graduate student representative. So it allowed me to be part of the admission committee. One day I asked one of my professors that why is it that African people, my people, are not able to get scholarship? He told me that people don't know how to communicate. So now, should in case you want to apply to school to win scholarship, this is the time. September, October, November. We call something the priority deadline. I will show you with my laptop. So because when you go and pay somebody to get you a scholarship, the person is very smart because he will apply this time for you. It is not the person who is going to get a scholarship because it is the seasons of scholarship. So we call it the season of scholarship. If you really work hard with your GPA and everything, you are good to go. Now, one thing that can also help you is that before I go on, I want to also tackle on those people with the low GPA. I don't know if I've mixed the distance, but those people with the low GPA. Somebody is watching me, your GPA is 2.6, 2.5. Can you win a scholarship? Yes, it is possible. You can do the worst evaluation. It will increase your GPA from 2.5 to maybe 2.9 or 3.0 because most of the schools in US and Canada, the minimum that you need to get is 3.0. Most of the schools, 99% of the schools, you need to get it. And that is what has been it. Now, if you want to win scholarship, your CV need to be powerful. Your SOP need to be powerful. Your recommendation letter need to be powerful. Your GPA, the GPA, some people can use lower to win full scholarship based on the fact that they have publications. Some people are watching me, you're a second class lower, but you have publication articles, you have been doing projects, you have been doing community impact in volunteerism. You can add it as a way of what helping you to also win scholarship. So basically, I think this is what I need to say about it. If you have any further questions, so that I'll okay. So the low GPA. Okay, thank you.
So I think Peter has covered how to win a scholarship, and he embedded the low GPA questions in it. So Peter, I want to clarify something. At what GPA do you think that somebody can easily win a scholarship, so that if they don't meet that criteria, they can really better it either through the West evaluation or writing the SAT or anything? Can you
Okay.
really
So,
clarify that?
so if it is US and Canada, the best threshold is 3.0. That is the best
3.0.
ratio. But before I will go on, if you have a low GPA, some people they have publications and articles. Some people can also write code emails. They can also do research. So sometimes if you send a code email to the professor, you can explain to the reason why you had a second class lower or maybe a pass. If the professor got interest in you, he will send an email and interview you. Because some people can use second class lower or pass to win full scholarship. Sometimes they don't really focus on the GPA, they focus on the skills, the ideology, your research abilities and capacities, your career goals, and then they will give you the scholarship. So sometimes it depends on people, and some people don't like to send code emails and ask questions. So it will not help them as well. That is it. Yeah. So you need to get at least a GPA of 3.0. Yeah.
All right, Peter, in 10 minutes, can you teach us how to write a statement of purpose, SOP? Yes,
Okay.
in 10 minutes, a document needed for school application, because now they want to, or probably we can do the scholarship letter first, because you're talking about scholarship. Can you give us a sample of scholarship letter, or probably tell us what should come on a scholarship letter
Okay.
when we
So
are writing?
now, because you have asked this question, most times US and Canada, we don't write scholarship letters.
Okay.
So when I was coming to Canada, I won scholarship at Ball State University, US. I won scholarship at Miami University, scholarship. I won scholarship at South Carolina, scholarship. I didn't write any essay. So, in as much as UK, you have Commonwealth scholarship, people need to sit down to write why we need to give you scholarship, and no. So, in US and Canada, what they need to do is that we call it the graduate teaching assistant, or graduate research assistant, or graduate administrative assistant, or fellowship. So, in US, or Canada, they have divided into four. If you win scholarship, it will come as a GA. The GA simply means graduate assistantship, whether teaching or graduate research assistant or fellowship or graduate administrative assistant. When we say graduate administrative assistant, there are certain scholarship they will give it to you for you to be at the hall, like a hostel. There are certain scholarship they will give it to you for you to be at the office of the dean office, at the secretary. You help them with printing their papers and doing some research for them. These are some of the people that do. Some people also win scholarship to go at something, the office we call the student affairs, student leadership. Some people also win scholarship to at a place called the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. It is a whole office. So this is the scholarship that's given. So in US and Canada, we don't necessarily apply for scholarship. We apply the scholarship based on the priority deadline or the funding deadline. So any student who can apply within that time frame, you can be selected for the funding. Some schools will also give you the funding. Some schools will also give you the admission and tell you that, do you want to be considered as teaching assistant? Because some people in US and Canada, their father have money. So they don't need any scholarship. They don't want to teach anything. But you are from Ghana. If they tell you to bring $50,000, you don't have any money. So you need a TA. Some people in Canada, if you give them teaching assistant, they don't like it. They don't want to teach. So these people, they want to pay their school fees. But some people, you are coming from Ghana, Nigeria, $50,000 is a huge sum of money. So you need a scholarship. So sometimes, and some people too, in the application that you are applying, the scholarship is inside the application. For example, you have created the portal. What is your name? You put it in. You are doing the school application. They will ask you, why should we give you the scholarship? Or do you want a teaching assistant? You said yes. He said, explain in 500 words. So if you're able to write it well, the scholarship will attach to your admission. So we don't really have a way that I'm going to write a scholarship letter. No, because it will be given to you based on the department or the school or the graduate school, and then they will give it to you basically. So you need to apply it first so that you meet the priority deadline. Some schools in US and Canada will also give you the admission, and they will tell you that apply for the funding. So the funding, they can give you one sheet for you to write the reason why we should give you the funding. Maybe I'm from a low background, or maybe I am doing an internship. I'm from this. I'm a third generation. I am from this. That is how we win scholarship. So in US and Canada, we don't necessarily apply for scholarship. It is given by the department automatically or based on your document and how you want to be selected. Yeah.
All right, that's very powerful. So, Peter, from what you said, that means if somebody has the ability to become a teaching assistant or graduate assistant, that person can easily win a scholarship. So, if the person is doing application to the school, they have to demonstrate leadership skills.
Yeah, leadership skills. We will talk about it in the. I think before we go to the SOP, let me tackle the CV before, because the CV
All
will help
right.
us
So,
to write.
in 10 minutes, can you teach us how to write a proper student CV that can win
Yeah.
us a scholarship?
So
Yeah.
before I will share the screen of how your CV should look like. One, there are don'ts and the thing that you should do on your CV and the thing that you shouldn't do. All these stuff I'm giving to you are the people I've helped, the PhD students. This year, from January to this now, people who have guided through the PhD, they are more than 15. They are still in US and Canada. Even I'm a master's student, but I guided the PhD student and I share it on my page. Those people who follow me, you can attest to the fact that. So one, things that shouldn't come on your CV, don't bring it. Like whether you like it or not, don't bring it. One, don't bring your nationality, especially if you want to apply for me. I don't know Switzerland. I don't know Belgium. That one, I don't know there, but I'm talking from the Canadian perspective and American perspective. So one thing that shouldn't come on your CV, don't bring it at all. One, nationality. Don't bring your nationality on your CV, that a Ghanaian or a Nigerian. Don't bring it. Number two, don't bring your date of birth. Your date of birth, don't bring it. Date of birth, don't bring it. Number three, don't bring your age, whether you are 33 years, 23 years, don't bring it. Age, don't bring it. Number four, don't bring your gender, whether you are a male, a female, or a sexual, gay, or lesbian. Please don't bring it on your CV. Number five, don't bring, so that is GPA. Don't bring nicknames. Some people say Dr. what, and Odikuro, that's what. Those nicknames, don't bring it. So the name that should come on your CV should be the official name on your passport. So don't go and show that Peter, but no, nobody cares about your nickname and everything. So go straight to the point. And number four, in fact, don't bring whether you are married or you are not married, whether you are single or you are not. Or see, please, is giving feedback. Whether you are giving sexual something, don't bring it on your CV. I hope you get it. Now, on your CV, what should come on your CV? The first thing that should come is your name, your email address, your contact, your phone number, and your phone number, your email, and your address. At least these three things should come. Again, if you have a LinkedIn page or a website, you can copy it and add it to it. I will show you how to win scholarship on LinkedIn today. Number, after your name and everything, you underline it very nice. What should come? What is a max if you really want to come to Canada? That should come on your CV. 1, education. 2, research experience. 3, teaching experience. 4, awards and honor. 5, community impact or volunteerism. Leadership skills, internships, publications. If you have publication, if you have working papers, you can bring it. Skills, you can bring on it. Don't bring hobby. Some people will say playing football. Nobody cares whether you play football. Don't bring ampe. Don't bring or do. Nobody cares about these things. You need to be professional in doing this CV. I know some people have made certain mistakes reading exercise book and reading what, which is irrelevant. Yeah, that is it. So these are some of the things that should come on your CV. So I'm sharing my screen for you to see how a CV should look like. So CV should look like this, at least. So based on this, let me show you. So you see the structure of a CV. So you can see the structure of this CV. Now, this is a standard CV. So you can see the name of the person here. You can bring your email here, your mobile number, and maybe your address. Or if you have a link, then you bring it here. Number first one is what? Education. So education, you can bring bachelor's of biology, whether you have, and then don't forget to bring the date that you completed, or the time that you completed. Now you can bring your GPA. If your GPA is very good, you can bring it on, and then you bring the name of it. Now you can bring your undergrad thesis or your project work, the title. You can add the professor name who supervised it here, like this, supervisor. Then you bring it here, doctor, blah blah blah. This is how it should look like. Then your research interest will come. What research do you want to research? Especially those people coming to do masters and PhD. What research do you want to come and do? And this is based on your faculty members. Faculty member, I will show you when we are doing this. So your research interest, your research experience, let them know that you know how to do research. Research talking about what? Qualitative data, quantitative data, how you can able to analyze data, how you problems statement or literature review. You can bring all these CV as well. Then you can also add your teaching experience, because you are coming to US and Canada. Most of the scholarship is teaching, so you need to show that you can teach. So the teaching can be volunteerism, or it can be an internship, or whatever it is. If you have a professional or work experience, you can bring it. But in terms of academic CV, you shouldn't focus more on your professional or work experience. At least if you have experience, it is a plus. But those people who don't have work experience, you shouldn't worry. You can bring your national service as a working experience. You can see that this person have publication and scholarship. You can bring your publication, the article name, the scholarly, and everything. If you have article you want to publish, you can bring it here, which is very key. If you have attended any workshop, if you have workshop when you're in school, you attended seminars, conferences, workshop, bring it. What was the title of the conference? What was this? You can see that this guy say International Model UN Online Conference 2021. Bring it. If you also have award, when you're in school, you won an award as a best student, best graduating student, best leadership position, bring all these awards. If you have any affiliation, a member of a society or maybe organization, you can also bring it. Applicable skills, especially those who come to do science programs and engineering programs. If you have any chemical analysis skills such as Python and everything, you can also bring it. But if you don't have anything, don't add these things, because this CV is for those people for engineering and chemical engineering. You can also bring your research and publication, excellent in scientific research abilities and knowledge, APA and MPA styles. You can also bring what? Excellent written and verbal communication skills, excellent in what? MS and what? Google Doc. You need to bring other people, other skills. What are other skills you can bring? Are you goal-oriented, communication skills, people management, organization skills? These skills should at least come on your CV, which is also very good. Team building, because you're coming here to work with the professor, you need a team building and staff supervision. You need decision-making ability to communicate, or oral and what? Written, which is very important. Volunteerism, don't forget to bring this. Volunteerism and leadership skills. Please, if you are listening to me, I would like you to bring this one. It is a plus. Sometimes they can give you scholarship because of the thing that you have done in your society. So if you join any NGO or you have done any impact, you can bring it. Sometimes there's no need for you to bring the references, especially if you're using it for school application. But if you're sending it to a professor, you can add the conference. So basically, this is the most important thing that should come on your resume. This is the important thing that should come on your resume. Now, let me share another one with you. Let me share another one with you. Another resume. So we have types of resume. So this is also another very good resume. You can make your resume like this. You see the resume, this person, he brought the research interest first. It is very good. But the first one I did, it was second. So you can bring you can do your CV like this, which is very good. So this guy have research interest, education. He has what research experience. You can see that the first one I show you, because when you come to abroad, Canada and US for your masters and PhD, they want to show that you know research. So bring research experience on your CV for them to know, because they will give the scholarship to someone who has research experience. So it is very important. If you have any research, you need to bring it. Even if your undergrad, your thesis, you can bring it as what your research experience. Okay. You can also bring awards and honor. Let them know the awards you have won. Your teaching experience. I told you that teaching experience and research experience is one of the key things that should come on it when you want to apply for US and Canada's distance. This person did what publication. He wrote articles, so you can see the articles are here. So this is a standard CV, a winning scholarship CV. If you're also done, they have invited you to come and do presentation like Peter. I've been speaking on international platforms. I have invited lectures, invited guest presentation that I can put it on my CV for them to know that I have public speaking skills. You can also bring professional development. That is the workshop you have attended, seminars you have attended, affiliation. What conferences have you attended? Professional services, community service. I told you that bring volunteerism. Some people call it community service, some people call it volunteerism. You can also bring your language, and this is an winning scholarship. So basically, this is a standard CV that can give you full scholarship, especially if you want to come and do masters or PhD in the US. This should come on your CV if you really want to win scholarship. Yeah, I think Tips, if you have anything to say, let me know.
Yeah, Peter, that was very powerful. Peter, before I ask a question, I will wish that you send these documents to my mail so that I can
Okay,
upload it on my. I have a page where I used to give free documents such as IOT
okay,
materials for people to study. So I will just upload it over there and I'll give them a link right here on YouTube where they can download those statement of purpose and the CV materials to also write their CV. All right, Peter, people were asking that the undergrads, those with secondary school that they want to win scholarship to colleges. I know a lot of colleges in Canada do not give scholarship. That is why we come to talk about low tuition fee colleges. But the few ones that can give scholarship, how best can they write their CV? Or even without scholarship, how best can
most
those people
most
write
of
CV?
this most of the undergrad schools or colleges, they don't really require for CV. So if they require for CV, you can bring education, community impact, community volunteerism, because you don't have research. Senior high school, you don't do research, so there's no need for you to bring research. You can bring teaching experience. So if you want to do undergrad CV, especially those people from senior high school, you want to enter into a degree, undergrad, what should come on your CV is maybe four things. One, your education, your name, I told you that your name, your email, address, and phone number. Then you come your education. Where did you school? What courses did you take? Then you bring it. Then you come and talk about what community impact or teaching experience. So first, you can bring teaching experience. Maybe after school, you were a teacher, you taught some children in school. Let them know that what courses did you teach? Is it mathematics, science? Talk about it. Sometimes CV is about how you brand yourself. You need to craft it. Sometimes you need to make it very nice. It is going to speak for you. So whatever your people look like, it's how they will perceive you. So you can bring teaching experience, you can bring community volunteerism, you can bring skills. At least this should be the thing that should come on, especially if you are applying for undergrad and they are asking for a CV. Basically, this is the thing that should come on your CV. Now, those people who want to win scholarship are asking for the undergrad. I told you that the best thing is that you need to write the SCT, the SAT, or better still, there are certain schools I will share with you that you can able to apply for partial scholarship. And if you have a bank statement, you use it to go for the visa. If they win it for you, fine, that is fine. Because most times when you go there, the visa officer will ask you, how are you going to pay this deficit? Because you're not working. If you can able to craft or answer the question very well, they can win, they can give you a scholarship. In Canada, colleges don't give scholarship. In fact, Niagara College, sometimes they give $3,000, but their school fees is quite high. So the scholarship they're giving to you is inside the tuition fee. So the most important thing that I will tell you is that we have low tuition fee. Maybe you are watching me, you have your GPA is not good, or you had a second class lower, your GPA is 1.9, 2.1, 2.0. In Canada, you can use it to come and do something called the postgraduate diploma. So postgraduate diploma is between master's and degree. That one it is here. I will show you how to apply for postgraduate diploma, especially if you have a low GPA. I will advise you to apply for postgraduate diploma or a college that is a diploma. In Canada, you can use the degree to apply for diploma. It all depends on how you write your letter of explanation in your visa application. Some people can write articulating reason why they have a degree, but they are coming to do the program. Because I believe that we have a shift of career, we have a shift of ideas. Some people, you have a degree, but you're not happy having the degree. You can change your perspective, and it's all depend on how you can able to articulate ideas, show perspective and example, the reason why you want to change it. So people who want to do the use the college to apply, it is possible. That one, it is possible. But in Canada, colleges don't necessarily give scholarship. They can give you bursaries, but the bursaries or the internal funding, unless you are in the school, and sometimes it is $4,000, $2,000 based on your GP or academic excellence or academic trajectory. That's why they're going to give you the scholarship. I don't know if I've answered the question very well. You're muted.
Yeah, Peter, I said we have 10 more minutes to complete our first session. Can you use 10 minutes to teach us statement of purpose, SOP, how they can write statement of purpose?
Okay, so the statement of purpose, I'll bring it here. Let me show you an example of a statement of purpose. So basically, statement of purpose is a paper that when you write, is this is an example of a CV, right? A statement of purpose. So statement of purpose simply means that why do you want to come and study the school? Why do you want to come and study in the school? So what triggered your passion? What is your passion? What career do you have? What understanding, what background of study do you have? So in the first paragraph, I call it the interesting paragraph. You need to let them know the reason why you want to come and do the program. What triggered your passion? So for this person, when I read this one, he said, for an early age, I have possessed an instinct, curiosity that left me intrigued about life. It is a process and the human body and health. You see, this person is making the fact that he has been possessed curiosity. That means he has been looking for opportunity to harness. So sometimes it depends on how you write it. You can craft it. You can bring a problem statement in your first statement of purpose. You can make it a problem statement. Maybe health issue has become a critical issue in my community that is calling for an intensive person to work on it, or I don't know how you want to write it, but you can craft something that make it a reason why you want to come and do it. I hope you get it. So the second paragraph should talk about your background of study. How did you study your program? What courses did you take? What is your background study and how it can link to the program that you are coming to do? So maybe you can say, okay, I did my undergrad at political science at KNUST, where I offered this course, blah, 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 blah. This course helped me to build my leadership skills, my research skills, my academic capacity, and it has also prepared me for me to come and do my master's program in your school. Then you talk about the thing that you derive from learning from these programs and how it has shaped your life as a person. In the third paragraph, you can talk about what internship you have done, volunteerism, the things, your leadership skills you have done, that has also built your capacity to prepare you enough for you to come. And on the fourth paragraph, you talk about the reason why you want to come to the school, the reason why you want to come to the university, what triggered your passion. In that time, the reason why you need to know is that you can also write it in a way that the school is one of the prestigious school in terms of the world stage statement of the world stage reason why you want to come. Sometimes you can also bring some report. According to 2016 report, this person is talking about research. So this person won full scholarship to study at Maryland, I think one of the top universities in US, because he was talking about a report. Sometimes you can bring a report in your introduction. Maybe according to Ghana Web 2016, the number of people dying through malaria or dying through these sicknesses has caught an attention of health professionals. This has triggered my passion to deepen my skills and hone my knowledge in your school for me to become effective cross-pollinate ideas that will help. It is a way. I'm just writing this one so that people will see what I'm saying. So the introduction of your CV can be a problem statement. You can bring a problem that has happened in the community, in your country, or in the world that you want to do a research or you want to learn more about it to help you impact your career and also community impact as well. Yeah. So You can also talk, and then the fourth paragraph, you talk why you want to achieve, why you want to study in the school, which professor align with your research interest, which professor do you want to work with based on the professor things. And sometimes too, in that way, you can also talk about how the department will help you to achieve your career goals. And then in the last paragraph, you talk about your short-term goals and your long-term goals. After school, what do you want to do? And in the long term, what do you want to use your knowledge to do? Okay, I'm studying criminology. In my short term, I want to be maybe a criminologist. Or in the long term, I want to partner with the private organization in Ghana to also share our insight and also impact the community about how crime can affect society. And so these are your short-term goals and your long-term goals. It all depends on you. And this is how you should write your SOP. Now, before I go on, let me use one school to teach people how to write the statement of purpose. Some schools will tell you the reason how you should write the statement of purpose. Let me take US schools, let me take one US schools, University of, let me go to Nebraska, University of Nebraska. Let me use this place. So it is just Google. You can type University of Nebraska. So when you go to the University of Nebraska, this is a US school. Although they accept a GP of I don't know, they accept a GP of 2.7 in this school, but just that if you can do the worst evaluation, can help you. When you come here, admission, academics programs, you need to know the program that the school is offering in the department, which make it very nice. So you can see this school. These are some of the process the school, the thing they does in it, right? Animal science, applied science, chemistry, archaeology. All these are the programs they do for masters and PhD, biological science. So let's say I want to use one school or one thing to do. Let me go and pick one of my favorite program. Let's say I want to come and do political science. So I want to come and do political science. I will click on the political science here, because we have PhD and we have masters. MA simply means masters, PhD here. So when I click on political science, it will send me to the department website. Now, when I come here, this is the department head. The email address is here. These are the people that you need to send a code email to them before you can able to come to the school. As for your program and your chances of getting admission, how they give scholarship in the department, these are the people that you can send a code emails to them, right? So when you come here, this is political science. So political science, this thing, political science offices. So specialization, they are telling you that in the political science in this school, they focus on these things: environmental studies, human rights, and so this should be your research interest. That is why when we are writing the CV, they brought the research interest. So you should articulate your research interest based on this one. You need to come to the department website to read what the department is doing, because some department don't focus on this, some focus on election, but this department is focusing on these things. So you need to write your research interest based on these things. Don't go and write elections, because elections is not here. They are not talking about elections here. So most of the times you can write something like maybe gender studies. That is my research. Then you bring it, water resource management, human rights. Then you also write it, on your CV. Come to the department website to read. If not, some people will not read here, so they will not get admission. So now they said admission requirement. So this is the school. They say you will pay a tuition, a non-refundable of what, $50. Now you can see that they have a CV. They are telling that your CV is supposed to be 2 pages. So if you don't come to the department website to read how many pages your CV, and you only bring 7 pages, that means you didn't come here to read. You are not a researcher. So you need to read here, what CV are they looking for? GRA is optional, so there's no need for GRA. Now, I told you that some of the schools will tell you how to write the personal statement. And this is the reason why people are not getting scholarship, because some people say, write SOP for me. But he failed to come to the department website to read how they are telling him to write the statement of purpose. And this is the reason why most of the people in Ghana and Nigeria are not winning scholarship, because you don't come here to read. Before you write your SOP, go to the department website and read how they want you to write the personal statement or the SOP. If not, you can be a first class student or a GP of 3.0. You will not get admission because you fail to come here to read. Inadequate information, lack of research. People need to sit down to read. Come to the department website and see how they want. Now they are telling you that write 2 pages. You see, they are telling us to write 2 pages and describe what your immediate educational goals. So these SOPs will focus on 2 things: your educational goals and long-term goals. I told you. And how the graduate studies in political science will help you achieve your career goals. You see the focus. They are telling you to write this. Number 3, discuss which research area. They are telling you to discuss research area in your SOP. So if you don't write your research area, how would they know? You will not get admission. And then they will tell you you may include information such as undergrad research experience. I told you. Internship. I told you that your SOP bring intern. You see the school is mentioning it. That means everything I'm saying here, it is true. You see, the school is also telling you. Okay. Now, we call something writing sample. Writing sample simply means that you can bring your thesis. Okay. Your thesis. A thesis that you write. Maybe your project work, or when you had an assignment, you can bring the paper, you can bring abstracts, and then you can copy the literature review part to make it your writing sample. This school is telling you to bring 20 pages, and then potential supervisor, optional. You need to send a code email and 3-letter recommendation letter. Now, this is the scholarship. I told people that in US and Canada, we don't necessarily apply for scholarship. I told you the priority deadline. You see, the priority deadline, they have mentioned it. They are telling you that he said the priority deadline for what? For 2025, that is next year. If you want to win scholarship in this political science department, you need to apply to, by December 15th, you need to put it in. So everyone who can apply before this date will win the scholarship. And this is the scholarship. So in US and Canada, this is the scholarship. We don't apply for scholarship, but they call it the priority deadline. That is why they have brought it here. Now, you need to also look for supervisors. So when you come here, the program faculty members are here. Click on the department website. So this lecturer, he's called Donna James. Donna James, what is the research area or something that you want to do? So he had everything here, which is the faculty or associate. So you can you can scan the this one QR code to learn more about his specialization and everything, which makes sense. Sometimes they have it on the wall. Sometimes you can see that this person, the research interest is what? Political psychology, conflict. This woman too is talking about political behavior. So if you know your research aligns with one of them, you send them a code email. Hi, Professor. My name is Peter Bawuah. I'm from Ghana. I graduated from K University with a GPA of 3.0. In fact, I have research on your department website, and your research aligns with my research goals or research veins. In fact, during my undergrad, I did a research on what this and this, the impact of political behavior on election in Ghana. This has propelled me to what? Build my research abilities or research skills, to also deepen my skills, and to also what? Further my education in your department. I would like to have maybe a section with you or a Zoom meeting to delve deeper into how my research can collaborate or overlaps with yours, so that I can able to achieve my career goals or something like that. Send the code emails to them. And this is why people don't send. If you really want scholarship, you need to learn how to send code emails. Some people's emails are not good. Don't go and bring, if you know your email is not good, your email should be your name. So Peter Bawuah, that's why my email is pbawuah19@gmail.com. To become official, you need to have it very nice. Some people email is killerman@gh.com, at Tascolady, sexy ama, sexy. All these emails are not professional emails. That doesn't help you in your school application. Be professional. If your name is Comfort Badu, make it maybe comfortbadu@gmail.com, so that your name will prepare to the email. Let it make it official. Those people with nicknames, those people, it is not good for you to do that. And this is how you should also look at it. Now, for the last one, let me use one Canada schools to also help you. Canada schools like University of Calgary. In fact, this school, they give full scholarship. It is very good school. This school is one of the best schools in Canada, University of Calgary. So when you come to University of Calgary, you can see that they have schools here, undergrad, graduate. You select graduate, newly admitted or something like that, or you can come here, graduate, explore program. You need to know the program that the school is offering, and everything is done on the school website. If you have a mobile phone, you can do. So when I come here, you can see the programs are coming. Now the programs are coming: anthropology, biological science. All these are PhD and master's program. When you get admission here, you can get full scholarship to come and study here as well. So you can see the programs here. So electrical engineer, English, master, geography, everything, geological engineering, plant science, information studies, education, everything, health, public health, nursing, everything is here. So what you need to do is that, let me take one school. So I will take sociology. Maybe I want to come and do sociology. When I click on sociology, they will tell me sociology, what I need to know. Some schools will tell you to bring a supervisor. So you see, they have stated here that no supervisor is required. That means you can apply without a supervisor. Some programs you need to apply for a supervisor. Now, this school is telling you that you need to have a GPA of 3.0. I told you that in Canada, most of the schools, you need to have a good GPA. So if you're a student and you are listening to me, please take academics seriously. Because Peter, like me, if not education, I wouldn't be travel. I wouldn't get passport. My brother, education will open ways for you. Don't say education is a scam. Don't allow people to give you that. Even Bill Gates, he was a student. That irrespective of those people talking about things that is irrelevant, this time the world is changing. That archaic and primitive thinking, old ways, 1992 thinking, you need to cut it. That archaic and primitive bondage of thinking, remove that thing from your mind and commit yourself to learn. Education will pave way for you. Some of us, education has benefited us. Okay, so this school, they are telling you to bring a GPA of 3.0. So if your GPA is not 3.0, you can see that it was no good. Writing sample, I told you, 2 recommendation letter, test score. You don't need any GRE or this thing. You see, now, this is their scholarship. Admission deadline, September 1st. International student, you need to apply by what? December 15th if you want to win scholarship. And this is how it is done here. I don't know if tips, I need to go back to tips. If you have anything, then we can write it. Yeah.
All right, Peter, I think you have even used about 6 minutes extra time, and that is going to eat into the other discussions. And before we go to section number 2, I'll plead with people on Facebook that you have to be disciplined. Those on YouTube, they know what we do here. This is a classroom. I'll start blocking people. We don't sell MTN data here. Please, this is not a market. This is not a marketing platform. This is a classroom. And so when people are teaching, people are giving comments in relation to whatever we are discussing. And we need to focus on that to be able also to address those comments. And so if you are selling your MTN data, I'll block you. I tried, I think I blocked one person. Let me block Nana Poku as well. You have to be serious. If you are selling MTN data, go to Edu Market and do your marketing over there. Peter, before we go to section number 2, I want you to take a short break. I want you to take a short break, about 2 minutes short break, and then we are going to come back. But then, yeah, so Peter is taking 2 minutes short break. I want you guys to really appreciate Peter in the comment section. He has done enough for us. People were asking the difference between a resume and a CV, and he told you guys that few colleges or universities will ask for a resume. Most of them will want a CV. A CV is broad, but the resume is concise. I mean, shortened, right? So when you write a resume, you try to limit whatever those kind of publications and other stuffs do not come on the resume. And most of the time, it is resume is for job applications, and so they want you to focus on the skills and experience that you have in relation to that particular job role. And if you want to learn how to write a proper resume, you have to go on the job bank. That is where you can apply to a lot of companies having the visa sponsorship to Canada. When you go there, under their resume writing, they have the do's and the don'ts, how you should write your resume, things that should come on the resume and things that do not are not important on your resume. So those asking about the difference between the CV and the resume, you can see that when you go through my videos when I was teaching the resume, it is a different format from what he taught us today. This one is for a CV, and that is for a school application. All right. I think I have answered that, and we're still waiting for Peter to take his 1 minute break before we come to section number 2. Section number 2, Peter is going to take us through schools in Canada. He's going to list them for us, and probably he will send me copies of them, and I will embed it in the caption later. So he's going to list about few schools that he think that they are having low tuition fees, cutting across vocational schools and academic programs. He's going to talk about colleges and universities in Canada. and as well as universities in America as well, and colleges in America, those with low tuition fees for you guys to make applications. He's also going to touch on schools that are waiving the application fee. Waiving application fee. Peter is going to talk about that. Then from there, we are going to also talk about care job as opportunities in Canada, care job opportunities in Canada. So if you are a nurse, you are a midwife, or you have interest in care job, care assistant, healthcare assistant in Canada, you can stick and stay. That is also going to take us the next 15 minutes after the schools. And then he's going to also talk about teachers to USA. Those who can teach mathematics, those who can teach science, teachers to USA. We're going to do that. And our last 10 minutes, we're going to cover questions and answers from you guys. Now we have over 2.5K, that is 2,500 views on Facebook with 194 active viewers. And we have over 600 views coming from TikTok currently. 623 people viewing from TikTok, and we have 815 people active viewers here right on YouTube. And Peter is coming so that we begin the next section. I will encourage everybody to use the various platforms. You have to keep liking. You don't pay money when you like. Please, I can see only 169 likes when I have over 2.5 views, 2.5K views. So 2,500 people, only 169 people clicked on the like button on Facebook, and that is not encouraging. And on YouTube, I have to finish this live before I know the number of people who liked this live session. Please click on the like button. It's not going to do you any harm. And those on TikTok, they are liking it. I have 99,000 likes. People are just power tapping. TikTok, you can power tapping, and they are doing the job for us. They are not even seeing Peter, but they are doing the job for us. 99,000 likes on TikTok. You see, I wish TikTok could allow us to do live coverages there without their community guidelines, because people on TikTok do the magic for us. You people on YouTube and Facebook, you are not clicking on the like button. Please, I will encourage everybody to do that. Peter, I will bring you back on the screen, and then we're going to begin section number 2. Please, within 15 minutes, can you outline some schools, colleges, and universities in America? Let's start from Canada because you are in Canada. Colleges and universities in Canada that have low tuition fees or waiving the application fee for our people to also appreciate.
Okay, so now, because people are watching me, some want colleges, some want universities. I will start from the college. Right now, based on the Canadian rules and things that is going on in Canada, I would advise you that if you are applying for school to Canada, you need to look for places that can really help you. Because if you just apply to any school, it can be, I want to pick my words very carefully. You need to be strategic when you are applying for school. So for me, Peter, I would advise you that apply to colleges at 4 provinces at least, because we have 13 provinces in Canada. If I'm supposed to advise you, I will advise you to apply for these provinces. One, province of what? Prince Edward Island. And the college there, we call it the Holland College. The Holland College. I will show you. So we have the Holland College, especially people who are low GPA or who want to use your senior high school to apply for the school. You can apply to this school, or HND people who want to apply to that. You can apply to that. Okay, so Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Memorial University, Newfoundland and Labrador. These provinces, I can attest to the fact that if you are looking for schools, you might be looking there. You can also check. I'm not saying Ontario schools are not good. I'm not saying Vancouver and other places are not good. What I'm saying, or British Columbia, I'm not saying that, but New Brunswick and other things, it gives you more leverage as to how they need people. So let me give you some of the schools in other provinces. So one, I will start from Prince Edward Island. A college. If you want a college, this college, I will advise you to, if you can apply. Their tuition fee is very moderate. I'm not saying it is low, simply means that it is $2,000 at least. As compared to Ontario schools, you can see this school, their school fees is very low. So Holland College. Number 2, colleges. You can also check college called Nova Scotia Community College. You can check College of North Atlantic. You can check college. You can check, is it Bracecrest College? I don't know. Even it is a seminar. Those people watching who are pastors and Those people are pastors and deacons and those kind of stuff. If you know your husband or boyfriend is a pastor, he can apply to this school, and they give postgraduate work permit. It has Saskatchewan. Any school I'm giving here, it is not a private school. It is school that will give you postgraduate work permit, and they have what designated learning institution (DLI). So I will not give you any school. You can check a school like, you can also add Alberta as a province. Okay, you can check school at Great Plains College. Great Plains College. You can check Horizon College. Horizon College. You can check Northwest College. It is a low GPA. You can check Saskatchewan Polytechnic. You can also check Southeast College. You can check Suncrest College, sorry, and Sun East College, and you can check St. Peter's College. You can also check Northwest College. I will give all these schools to tips, my brother, so that if you want to share with you guys, he can also share with you guys. You can also check College of North Atlantic. You can check Center for Nursing Studies. You can check Western Regional School of Nursing. You can check Queen's College. You can check Gander Flight College training, which is very, very good school. In Alberta, you can check Kenyano College. Kenyano College. You can check Lethbridge College. Lethbridge College. You can check Lethbridge College. You can check Kenyano College. You can check Bow Valley College. BOW Valley, VALLEY. I hope you get it. Bow Valley College. You can also check Medicine Hat College. You can also check Aurora College. Aurora is AAU. Is it AURO? Aurora? Yes. I don't know if somebody can spell it for me on the comment section. Yeah, these are some of the colleges I, Peter, personally would advise you to apply. Now, when you are going to the universities, you can check University of Prince Edward Island. It is a good school. You can check University of Regina if you are looking for low tuition fees. One of the cheapest schools can be Memorial University of Newfoundland, which you can also apply. You can also apply to Acadia University. Acadia University. It is also one of the good schools as well. You can also apply to Mount St. Vincent University, University of Manitoba, University of Winnipeg, St. Mary's University. It is at Halifax. Some people don't apply. This school, they give a lot of scholarship. St. Mary's University. You can also apply to St. Francis University and University of King's College. University of King's College. You can also apply to Cape Breton University. Cape Breton University. It's a low GPA schools. You can also apply to this school, Dawozia University. They also give full scholarship in Canada. You can check University of Toronto, Brock University. If you want Ontario schools, Brock University is there. You can win scholarship. You can also check University of Toronto. You can check Carleton University, University of Ottawa. All these schools give scholarship, which I think it can also help you. But one thing is that some people can also apply and they will not get funding. If you apply a school and you get admission and you don't get funding, especially in Canada, you can opt for other people. They have a program called Passage. Passage gives loans to people who want to come and study in colleges in Canada. People who want to come and study in Canada with a college, but they don't have money to pay. Passage will give you a loan, but the loan, they need to book an appointment with you and take you through the procedure. If you are okay, I'm not saying go and take a loan and come and study. I know somebody who they approve a loan of 56,000. Yesterday, I spoke to the person. So if you're watching me, you want to bring a college, but you don't have money to pay. There's a loan, a company here that can give you a loan called the Passage. Search with them and book an appointment with them. They will take you about the collateral and everything that you need to bring. Also, you can come and study Canada with a loan. We call the Empower Loan. Empower loans are given to people. It's a professional organization that are given to people that can really help you to pay your tuition fee. A lot of people have used Empower loan to come here. They can grant you the Empower loan, but they have terms and conditions. Sometimes when you use the Empower loans, you need to pay every interest every month. It depends on the person. I have a friend who have Empower loan. Every month he's paying $90 whilst in school. So you need to write it in your letter of explanation, the reason why you're going to pay the interest, because you cannot tell them that you're going to work and pay the interest. You need to have the wisdom. That is why we are giving you more knowledge. A lot of people have used Empower loan to go to US and Canada. So sometimes when you get admission and you don't get funding and you want to use the loan, you can also take that path. But getting the scholarship is the best. Now in US, I have a whole PDF. Let me share my screen.
Peter, before you go to USA, I want to address this. Yes, so he's going to send a list of the colleges and the universities. I'm going to also embed them in the caption here right on YouTube. So that is going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow you can come back to the video. When you come on YouTube, click on the caption. Then you see that there will be a drop-down menu that you're going to see all the embedded description, and you're going to see all the schools and the various links, as well as the links to download the SOP, the scholarship, how do we call it? The student CV sample. And from what he said, I think with my little research about colleges in Canada, those with low tuition fee and those that you can get the DLI that you can get postgraduate work permit. On top of it all, I'm going to choose College of North Atlantic because they do both vocational and academic programs, cutting across your interest. A lot of you guys are carpenters, plumbers, hairdressers, forklift operators. So they have that hairstylist programs. They have the carpentry, the machinist. So in terms of the programs and low tuition fee, I'll go for College of North Atlantic. Disadvantage for College of North Atlantic is you're going to pay application fee, and you're also going to pay their initial deposit is
Deposit
around $3,000.
3,500. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't have $3,000, that is going to be of disadvantage to you. College life like New Brunswick will let you pay around 500, but now they are all getting attestation letters,
Yeah.
and so they all increase it up to
Is
two thousand
I think
dollars.
2,000 some. And
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing that I want to also add is that if you're watching me and you're applying for school to come to Canada, you need to be very strategic because of the rules that is changing in getting your postgraduate work permit. Things have changed. Don't come and do any program that is irrelevant. So if you're using your senior high school or diploma, you need to be strategic. One, which place should I go? One, health. If you are coming to Canada to practice nurse, the government needs you after school. You get your work permit. Number two, skilled labor work, such as what you said, plumbing, electrician, carpenter, barbering, hairdresser, those people, it will help you to also get it, which is very key point. Some people can also come into what the IT programs, such as cyber security, IT personnel, and those kind of stuff. If you are looking for these places, I think this is the best programs that will really help you. Even if it is a business, add IT to it because they have business data analytics. They have some data analytics and everything. So these are the programs that if you are applying for a college right now, you need to be looking at because of the postgraduate work permit. Think about future as well, as my brother said. And these schools I've mentioned, some of them have practical knowledge, skills that you can able to apply. Yeah.
Yeah, so back to the postgraduate work permit, the update from the government, from the IRCC last week, is a bit when you graduate from university or college, before you are awarded the PGWP, you have to prove the language. And so those of you guys who will be going through the diplomas, the colleges that you only use the the WASI to prove language, please, when you go there, try and write the IELTS or the CELPIP, because these are the approved languages that you can only write to get your postgraduate work permit, and you should get a CLB of 7. And so if you write in IELTS, it means you should score reading 6.0, writing 6.0, listening 6.0, and then speaking 6.0. If you opt for the CELPIP, that is the Canadian English Language Proficiency Index Program, and therefore you should score reading of 7, writing of 7, listening of 7, and speaking of 7. Some people go for the PTE core, and they should score these figures, and those French places, they can go for the TEF or the TCF. You should write one of these languages to be able to get your postgraduate work permit. That is the update coming from the IRCC. So if you are going to school in Canada, make it a point to write your language. And it is also going to help you for your express entry. You know, after you get the language, because you schooled in Canada, you have the college over there, you have work experience over there, you can also apply for express entry when you are even on your postgraduate work permit. And as soon as you know you are selected and then you enter the pool, they give you invite and then you change to a permanent resident. The language is an obstacle for a lot of people, graduates in Canada, for the express entry. So now that they have added it as a requirement for the PGWP, I think it is the best option for you to go for the express entry, since express entry is also CLB 7. All right. So Peter, can you take us to the schools in USA that have low tuition fees, the colleges and the universities?
Okay, so now in the US, I will use one from LinkedIn. So I want each and everyone to go create a LinkedIn page. Or if you have LinkedIn page, you need to follow them, especially the those people giving fee waiver. You say you are from a poor background, you don't have money to pay. Some people are giving fee waiver. Use it to apply. sometimes you need to apply. You need to send them email and tell them that you are from a poor. Don't go and say your mother is no more your father. No, don't come and say you are from a poor background. Tell them that you are doing volunteerism and your work is not being paid, or you can craft something and then they can give it to you. So for the US, I have a PDF. I can give it to you. It's a whole, all the schools in US is in this application. Is in this document. I will give you to tips. I don't know how people will get it, but tips will post it on the YouTube because it comprises all the schools in US. None of this document I'm showing. Tips, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see. I can see. They can
Yeah.
see.
So
They can see.
we have listed the schools based on the state in the US, okay, by state. So if you want to go to Alabama, the moment you click on Alabama like this, all the schools in Alabama will come. You see, it has come. So now all the Alabama schools will be here. You see, sometimes it is based on everything. So now California, you see, it is there. Some of the programs is here. Some of the US schools, some of the schools, they are looking for people, but they are not getting people to apply to the school. So these are some of the schools that you can apply. It contains all the universities and colleges that can give you scholarships in US. So all these schools are some of the colleges people don't even take care. Every day, Maria Center, Maria, and what Maria. I don't know why people apply to the same school every day, Ohio State University. But there are 1,000 schools in US. People don't go there because some of the people, they want easy ways to get admission. But there are 1,000 schools. St. Mary's College of California, when you go there, send them an email. Ask them. These are some of the emails, some of the universities, University of Judea, University of San, all the schools. So it is a PDF. It's a whole PDF that I want people to get this document. And I don't know how you're going to get it because all the US schools and colleges you want to apply is inside. Some people are saying, give us schools. The schools are here. Even here is 60. So I have over trick. It will go out till the kingdom come. So you can't even apply to these schools because it is more schools that you need to know. Now, I will give this document to tips and just if people want to learn. Now, this is the LinkedIn I want people to create. If you are listening to me and you're a student, go and create this. This is the LinkedIn page. This one. All the opportunities I share here, I found it here. Most of the opportunities in US and scholarships are found on this page, on this platform, not Facebook. Facebook are for content creators. Here, lectures are there. So you can see my profile here. When you come to LinkedIn, because the reason why I'm adding this one is because you want to be professional. Your email or your profile should be professional. So on LinkedIn, you can follow me. I have 33,000 people over there. So when you come to LinkedIn, these people you need to set their one. One is what? Victor Agoba. Victor Agoba, this person, these two people, you can take a screenshot of their names. They share scholarship opportunities. Now, let me go to Victor Agoba. I go to Victor Agoba page and see. So now when I come here, you can see that he has been sharing scholarship opportunities. So you see, right now, even yesterday, he shared what? European Education and Culture Scholarship. A scholarship every month, they are paying you $1,400. Now, US, you see, Emory University. If you want a scholarship, this school can help you. Emory University, say Emory, I don't know. Full tuition fee, $38,000 for bachelors. Even for PhD and those people, GRE, you don't need any TOEFL. Their link is here. Click on this link. It will send you to the school. You see, I've clicked on the link. You see, it has brought me to the school. When you come here, you can search admission. Is it undergrad you want to apply? Is it master's, international student? These are the programs here. You can click if you want to use your undergrad. Their programs are here. They are giving scholarship to people. Which school do you want to come? It all depends on you how you want to also what? Explore it. So LinkedIn page will help you a lot. Now, another person I want you to follow is this person. He's a Nigerian. Yugu Chuma or Yugu Cho, what Mandi. This guy shared free waiver. Now, let me click on the page. When I click on his page, today he shares something here because I follow him. Now, today, you see, he has shared with us the reason how you can able to do your worst evaluation. If your GPA is low, follow these steps. The link is here. You can see the link. Follow this one and do your worst evaluation. Everything is on on his page on LinkedIn. Now, when I come here, sorry, I want to show. I want to go to his page. So his page is this. So when you come here, you can see some of the things he has shown here. Fee waiver. You can see this school is waiving fee waiver. You can see. So some of the posts you need to follow them. You can see what University of Alabama's Debe, they are giving fee waiver. You say you don't have money, no application fee, no GRE, no IELTS fully funded assistantship, scholarship. The link is here. Fee waiver requirement is here. Apply to this school for free. No one is taking your money. Apply it for free. It is free. You say you don't have money, we will give you the schools. Now, when you come here, he shared all the application fee waiver here. And this is what I've been following him. So you see, how to write application fee waiver is here. You can see that Rice University is giving full scholarship to people. It is also here. And some of the schools here. Now, let me go to the second person you need to follow. This is Chris Boy Kubo Chibo. Is it Chibuka? So Chibuka is also in. So you see, he shared US schools. Here are the 40 scholarships in UK. People who also need UK. The scholarships are here. All these stuff are scholarship opportunities link. You can apply once you're in Ghana. Don't sit down and say somebody is coming to apply for scholarship for you. You need to do it yourself. If you don't do it, then you need to go and pay agent for them to do it for you. And that one, it is your own cup of tea. Um, Let me come here. So Tips said I should give some of the people some of the application fee waiver. You see the resume. I told you the resume. This is the standard I use. This one I use for the learning, and this one is what I use. It's the same thing I use. It is the standard CV for winning full scholarship abroad. Now he shared one thing here. Okay. Now he shared this school. So if you want a college to apply, some of the colleges, 15th, if you want to apply for a college in Colorado, colleges here, Colorado State University, fee application fee waiver. Fort Lewis College, it is free. This is the application fee waiver. This is the code. You can see the code is here. This one, the code is here. The fee waiver, the one that you need to, after you apply the school, you need to type in this one for them to waive it for you. It is here. No application fee. This school, Metropolitan State University of Denver, it is here. Western Colorado University, no application fee. It is here. They have 40 schools, 20 schools. You see some of the colleges that you can apply with no application fee. All these colleges here, no application fee. Over 10 or 20 application fee, you need not to get, which is also free here, that you can also apply. I want you to also follow this guy. I think it will help you a lot. I will give more. I will give more of the application fee to Tips for him to give it to you guys because of time factor. I'll make sure that you will get the document. Tips will get a document and then he will share with you. So now you can see US schools that are waiving application fee. So these are the schools: fee waiver and full scholarship. American University, Clemson University, Arizona State University, University of Nebraska, Purdue University, University of Rochester. All these are free waiver application fee with full scholarship. All these schools I'm sending here, this college, it gives more scholarship. Those people looking for college to apply, Aquinas College, Northern University, these are full scholarship schools with fee waiver that we have shared it here. So you can go there and then you copy. You can copy or follow the procedure as well. Yeah, Tips. Let me get back to you if I've done the part. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you very much. If you've all seen what Peter is doing for us, it is up to you to utilize the information that he's putting out there. And please share to your friends. You cannot keep this a message to yourself. We wish that the whole Ghanaian population get to know this message so that people can really try. People are not on the social media. They have lost hope. They don't know what to do. Today you have discovered this opportunity. Share to your friends. You have WhatsApp groups. Share this video to your WhatsApp group. Let them watch. Tell them that it is about 2 hours. But if they are serious and they want to migrate to either USA or Canada, they have to watch the video. And please, those asking, Peter is right on Facebook as Peter Bawuah TV, and he's on TikTok as Peter Bawuah. You can see it down there, scrolling down there. You can follow him, and then his email address also is there. He is not going to do applications for you, so don't send him messages to do applications on your behalf. But I'm going to share every bit of document that he gave to us here right here. I'm going to embed the links over there, and I'm going to upload the documents right on Telegram, where you click on the link, it takes you to Telegram, and then you can download the materials. If you're not having Telegram on your mobile phone, please download it. It is an app. You go on the Play Store or App Store, you download Telegram, and then when you come right on YouTube, because you have the app on your phone, You click on the link, it takes you to Telegram where you can download IELTS materials. You study and write IELTS is very, very important if you want to travel abroad through the job applications. And then we're going to put the CVs and all the documents, and I'm going to also even share the links to the LinkedIn websites and other stuff that you need to do right on the Telegram channel as well. And so you get the link here on YouTube, you click on it, and then it takes you to Telegram. That is how the whole procedure is. So don't go on the Telegram. You're going to get lost. I know scammers will right now go and create tips and just on Telegram. Please don't go on Telegram. Download the app, leave there. Come on YouTube, click on the link, and it will take you to the appropriate website on Telegram where you'll be safe enough. All right. So now, Peter, let's get inside. People really thank you for your school. Now we're done with the school. You've given enough. You started from SOP, CV, scholarships, and a whole lot. You've given us schools in America, schools in Canada, colleges and universities. Now people also want to work. People want to get work permit to Canada. Can you give us opportunities in Canada? Most especially the health industry, because I know now Canada is begging for healthcare assistance. The government even currently announced the piloting and on the home care. That means the government is serious. And so, if you have idea of institutions in Canada that can recruit our carers, nurses and midwives and people with healthcare background, if you can share with us, I'll be very, very happy.
Okay, so now most times, if you want to come and practice here as a nurse, sometimes you need to write all the requirements and those certificates and those kind of stuff. But there are certain jobs you can apply using your CV and your CV and your cover letter, and then you need to send them a code email and tell them your experience. Okay, hi HR, my name is this. Can you find the attach of my CV and my cover letter? I'm interested of applying for this job and those kind of stuff. If they think that they can recruit you, they will have an interview with you and they will start from you. They have recruited a lot of people from Ghana and Africa and other places to come and work. So now what I'm coming to do is that I'm coming to share some documents with I will give you two tips as well. And then what you need to do that they have the email. This one, it is not fake. I don't deal with fake because this is a huge platform. I will not come here to sell anything, right? So even if you search it, you get the download. So I have the document here. I want to share with you some of the companies. So what you need to do is that, especially if you are interested of health care processes or the nurses, you can use this as an opportunity. So now, let me come here. Okay, so I hope this you can see my screen. Okay.
Yes, we can see your screen. Yeah.
So this is what the approved home care agencies, right? So approved home care agencies, their names and their address are here. So for example, maybe I want to apply for a new beginning home care agency. What is the email here? The email is here. And this is their HR or somebody who is there. If you can call them, you can call them. Their numbers are here. So I will give this document there. It is over, I think, 70 jobs, opportunities, and names of agencies. They are recruiting care jobs. They have links here. You can go there. You can click on it and go there and then talk about it. Their emails are here. What you need to do is that you need to write, send them your CV and your cover letter and tell them you are interested of applying to the school. If they look at it and they have opportunity there, they will call you because it's a lot. Even if you can do 20 of it, who knows? Maybe God can look at you and then they can select you. So you can see that it is many. Too many companies. So I can't just mean to me, there's a lot. So most times you can able to have all this stuff down and then you can write it. Or better still, maybe you go here, there's no email there. You can type it like this, copy and paste. So you can write copy and paste, copy and paste. So copy and paste, then you come here. If you come here, you come to your search engine, you come to the Google, you can search the company, Control plus V, enter. The company is here. This is the company. So you can just come here and see some of the opportunities there. You can see it is what? Nursing and healthcare. Their numbers are here. Do they have the contact? Then you can see all the opportunities here. Then if you can, where we start, right? So you can be navigating through our team, our distance. All these stuffs are here. Regional offices. It is locally owned and government. They have opportunities here that you can able to You can be able to also apply. You can see book consultations and everything where you can learn more. They have services here, location, everything about their career, getting join the team. You can join the team. All this stuff, they have the career teams here that you can able to what apply, explore opportunities. Our hiring processes, you can see they have hiring processes. You need to read. It is you who need to read. These are the documents they will need for you to do it. Because of this, they also have training. Meet the team. They have their teams here. Their phone numbers, their emails are here. Send them an email. Talk to them. Let them know that you want to apply, and everything is there. You can see their emails are here and their phone number. You can screenshot and send them this code email. Show their interest in, and I believe it is going to help you. I will give this document to um, I'll give all these documents. These companies is over, I think, getting to 100 or 200. I don't know, but I will give it to tips for him to give you all these stuff which can help you as well. I think the next one will be the teaching one. So the teaching one too, I'm going to give you two tips. Now, if you have if
Yeah,
you are
Peter, before you get to teaching is America, in it. Teaching is for US. So before you go to US,
yeah,
let me add this. Those the companies that he gave to you guys, right? If you go on the job bank, you can equally search the companies over there. You're going to see the name. I always tell you that the companies in Canada, before they can recruit you guys, they have to advertise their jobs. So if you search their names on job bank and you see that they have the LMIA, it means it is a very big opportunity that you can get the sponsorship and move to Canada. So you can use that procedure, and right on job bank, you're still going to see the same email address over there. Equally, you can also message the HR in the email that you're seeking a valid sponsorship before you can relocate and work with them in Canada. Let them know that you're not in Canada, because some of them they also recruit inside Canada. So let them be aware of your location and that the need for you to get a visa sponsorship so that they can know whether to help you or not. I know somebody who did the job application later, they called for one-to-one interview, and the person called and said, it's because you didn't tell them that you are not in Canada. So let them know your situation, and so that if they are interested, and then they can reach out to you. If you call them and they don't get back to you, it means they are not interested to recruit you. Somebody's asking of job bank. Yes, I have taught job bank. Don't go on Google to search job bank. They'll ask you to pay money. There are a lot of scamming websites. Go on my YouTube channel and click on the right job bank website, the government website, www.jobbank.gc.ca. Use the proper government website. And please go according to the same procedure of writing a proper Canadian resume. The same resume according to the job bank rules and regulations. Write your resume to meet the standard, and the cover letters I've taught you guys before you submit together with the email as he taught you guys. And then you go through the interview. They're going to give you the offer letter. You sign as a contract. If it is a home care job, you can tell them that there's a piloting on the home care, and so you are opting for the piloting. The difference between the LMI and the piloting is the LMI, you will be awarded with employer-specific work permit, and that is temporary form of work permit. But the piloting is a permanent resident. And so if you want to go to Canada through a permanent resident and the job that you get is a home care, then the piloting is a great opportunity. We're still waiting on the government to open the portal that we all do our job, the piloting applications together. I know a couple of people who are having their offer letters and their IOT ready in my mail that they are waiting on the government to open the portal so that I assist them to do the piloting and they move to Canada. So you can also join the team. He's going to send a list to me. I'm going to embed it right on Telegram and then also share the links here on my YouTube channel. You can start the application as soon as possible. And then if you want the piloting, you have to write the IOT. It's compulsory. But if you want the LMIA, there's no need to write IOT. You just have to prove your language. If you have YX certificate, you can use that to prove your language. You can also go to your school for English proficiency letter to prove your English. You can also write the IELTS if you need it. Is the piloting and express entry that IELTS is compulsory. So it depends on what you have the opportunity that you want to take to. All right. Somebody's asking how to join on Telegram. You only have to click on the link. When I finish the live session, I'll put the Telegram link in the caption. Right. So you only have to click on the link to join me on Telegram. Don't go and search tips and gist because I don't know what scammers can do over there. Please, for your own safety, don't go and search tips and gist on Telegram. Come here right on YouTube. There will be a link in the caption. Click on the video that you're watching now, the title, and you're going to see a description. Then I'll tell you this is my Telegram link. You click on it, then you go there and you get all the materials to download. Peter, please, can you take us through the jobs for teachers in America, the schools seeking to recruit teachers to USA.
Okay, so now those people who want to come and teach, if you have any boyfriend, your husband, your brother, he's a teacher in Africa who teaches mathematics, science, English, French, special education, biology, chemistry, physics, especially these programs, it is highly demanded here. So what I'm going to do is that the document that you will need is this document. So so these are the companies. I will give everything to tips, right? So one thing that you need to get is your degree certificate. One, the document that you will need a transcript, evaluation, US standard. So if a teacher, and they need 2 years, at least 2 years experience. Even some of them, they can take you 1 year, because the last time I spoke to Mr. O, and he was saying even 1 year. Your passport, your driving license. Some of the companies will accept you if you don't even have the license. But if you can get your driving license, it is fine. You can also apply to proof of employment, your employment letter, home return. Home return simply means that if you have a land or maybe a property or maybe somebody there, your wife or something like that, you can bring it, right? Home return letter stating that you return after the program. So maybe you can let your headmaster or maybe the GAS or something like that write the letter for you. And also have home ties, car document, land document, house, wife, marriage certificate if you have married, your birth certificate plus your children, bank statement of 3 months. This one, any money in your bank account, at least if you're doing the application, you can find some money there for them to know that when you're in Ghana as a teacher, you are not poor, please. In here, so you need to get some small money for 3 months in the bank statement, police report, and recommendation letter from your headmaster. That's all. These are the documents that you need. I don't understand why most of the teachers in Africa, they don't want to take this opportunity because of transcript evaluation. Fine, $300 and do it. I know it is expensive, but if you're committed to your life, the last time I helped, one teacher told me, Nanaji, now he's in the US. He was saying that he was teaching at a village, even getting email, he was not getting, but consistently. Now he's in the US. You are in Accra. You can save the money small. Let somebody help you to do that. The only thing that you need to pay the money is the transcript evaluation. That will meet the US standard. That is it. Okay, so these are the links, right? These are the links to the US opportunity. These companies are looking for people to teach in their school. So they are all schools here, which is important. So 2022. So let me take one program and say, okay, we want to go to this school. Let me say maybe I want this school. I want to apply to this school. So the links is here. Let me this. Okay, you can copy the link here. Oh, sorry. You can copy the link here like this and go to the website and read how you can able to. So Control+C, it will bring you to the link. Then when you come here, what you need to do is that you can type it here, copy and paste. So copy and paste, then enter. Teachers Exchange Program application forms. Yeah, the application is here. How to apply it? Yeah? This is it. So I don't understand why somebody will go and pay money to agent to do this for you. As a teacher, you are watching me. You can't type your name here. I don't understand. Sometimes some people want us to, because sometimes when I talk, I become so emotional about this. I type Peter. What is your surname? You know your surname. This one, I'm typing it. My hand, I'm using my hands. So I don't understand why people can't come here just to, you can't type your email. Write it here. Your email address, pbawuah19@gmail.com. Like this. I don't understand why they will not come here. This is simple thing. Application is free. This one, when you apply and even they don't take you, it is still there. Current teaching, your primary school. So you think you know that you're teaching primary school or secondary school. You can't select yes. So why should somebody give country of birth, Ghana? I don't understand why people cannot do just simple application. So I will be giving the links to him for you to do it. But before you do it, make sure you have all these documents before you start the application. So this is, you can take a screenshot of this and the links are there. They have over 200. I think I've given you some links here. You can just come there and they are recruiting people. So you can see the links are here. All these schools are recruiting people. You can apply for them, and then when they select you, you go for the interview, and then they will give you the letter for your visa, and then you move to US. Yeah, that is it. So I don't understand why people cannot. So this is it. It's a document. So as I did, you just take one of the links and then So let me use the last one. So copy and paste, like this company, we want to apply to this company. When I click on here and I come here, I'll just come to Google, click on the link, like the link, control plus, yes, enter. So the enter will come. It will send me straight. You see, apply. So we call it the FACES. We call it the FACES Foreign Academic Cultural Exchange Program. US, teach in US. This is it. This is authentic one. Apply now is here. They have given you everything. So now you want to log in. You can create TikTok account and Facebook account. You can create this. Create an account. You just create an account. What is your name? You type in your name. Where do you stay? If you can't, if you're a teacher and you can't tell me that you can't type your school number here, that means there's a problem. Because if you don't take care, agent people will also chop your money. So you need to be very, very careful. This one is just to empower you. So opportunities are here. So tips, I think this is how I want to have it. Yeah, for now.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we really appreciate, and that is why I'm always teaching them how to do things by themselves. So as he is telling you guys, you have to always do the application. When you're filling the application for, you see the reddish asterisk, it means it is compulsory. If you don't see anything over there, it means that section you can leave it. So if you are trying to fill any application form and you see a column where that is having that reddish asterisk, you can, that means you have to key in something over there. Once without that reddish, you can leave that part. It means it's optional. And so you have to apply and then give it out, and then you are there, you get interview, and that is your destiny starts to change over there. You get free visa to America you don't want. He made mention of care jobs to Canada, and I saw in the comment section, what is the requirement for care job? At this point, if you don't know the requirement for healthcare assistant, when I have talked about piloting, that the videos even on my um TikTok has gone viral, over 1 million views. So why do you people watch the video on TikTok? That 1 million people, where are they? Where are they? So you see, you watch the videos instead of you to come right on YouTube. When I'm to share my YouTube channel for you to see the number of people who came to learn how to apply the healthcare assistance in Canada, it will marvel you. The requirements and everything, how to even write the resume to meet their standard. Everything, even the letter. Peter, do you know what I used to do? I even go through my mail and I teach them the message that they have to even enter to the employers. As you were telling them, hello, employer, I'm so and so from Ghana. I saw your job advertised on the job bank, and going through the requirements, I think I'm the best candidate for that role. Find attach my resume, my cover letter, and other relevant documents. I have taught them how to write that sample and even send to the employers. And you are here asking me that what is the requirement for a healthcare assistant? Nurses are not healthcare assistant. Everybody with care background, the only thing is some of the institutions, they want you to have some certificates. He made mention one institution was asking for first aid and other certificates. That means you have to quickly go on their website. And I told you a lot of institutions offering these certificates are from the UK, like the Florence Academy, the Allison Academy, and their certificates are recognized worldwide. You can take it to Canada. So if you go on those websites and you do the first aid, the basic life support, and other things, you give it to the company, you are meeting it. They know it is a company in the UK, and then they do recognize it. And people were also asking that is IELTS necessary for the healthcare assistant. Somebody said, do I need to write? I told you that if you are going through the LMI, you don't need the IELTS, but if you're going through the piloting, you need it. Now listen, you applying the job, you getting the offer, and the company signing the contract, it end over there. Now it is up to you to talk to the company. I need LMI from you to apply my visa, or I want to do piloting, so it's okay. I'll use the offer letter, add my WASI, yes, the WASI, the secondary school certificate, add my IELTS and my resume to apply my piloting. So it's up to you. If you want the piloting role, then you need the IELTS. But if you don't want the piloting and you want the LMIA, then you don't need the IELTS. One thing about the LMI is not every company can give you the LMIA. They have to get a sponsor license to be able to apply for the LMI for you. But every company in Canada having the license can give you offer letter. So if you get the offer letter, you're not getting the LMIA, then you need to write the IELTS and go through the piloting route if only it is the home care. That is how we learn. I've been teaching you, teaching you, teaching you, teaching you, teaching you, and then now a lot. So please, when you go on the portal, you're going to see that some are healthcare assistant, that is hospital setting, and therefore you cannot use the piloting. It is strictly LMIA. But when you click on it and you see home care, it is a home care agency. It means you can go through the piloting. So please take note. Not every care is the piloting, only the home care. All right. So Peter, I think we've covered everything. We have 7 minutes or 15 minutes to go. Now let's wait for questions and answers from people. I don't think people can join us today because it will take time for them to click on the link and join us. So they can give their comments, and I know you are also reading the comments. That you're going to read the comments and then you're going to answer them. So please, right from the colleges, the schools, the scholarships, through to the care jobs, through to the teachers going abroad. If you have any question, we have 10 minutes. Peter is here to help us, right? 10 minutes. You can write your comment on the TikTok, Facebook. It will appear right here. You can write it on YouTube. It will come in my software, and I'm going to give it to Peter to answer you. If you're on TikTok, you have to join us right on the YouTube or on Facebook. Somebody is saying that LMIA has been cancelled to Canada. LMI has been cancelled for visitors in Canada, not you outside Canada. So if you don't listen to me and you go with a visitor visa, you're not going to be awarded the LMI. So take note, you have to do your application, get it in Ghana and do your application, or wherever you are. If in Qatar, if you are in Dubai, get the LMI, apply for the work permit and move to Canada. If you want the LMI, don't go for a visit visa. If you're going with a visit visa, then you are going as a visitor and don't ever dream of getting LMI over there. All right. Somebody saying, Mr. Peter and Elijah, thank you so much. God bless you. Somebody say, hi, sir. I wrote my SAT this August and I got 1,420. I want you to guide me with my application. And so Peter is always on his platform on YouTube. On Facebook, guiding people on applications. And today he's giving us samples of how do we call it, SOP, samples of a CV, and you going on there. So he gave us the universities and the colleges. Click there, go there, click apply, and then enter your name. He's not going to log into his computer to enter your name over there. You can do it. If you cannot do it, it means you're not serious to go abroad, because who is going to do your paperwork for you when you go to Canada or US?
I think
Application is very easy. Yeah.
I saw one question. He said, please tips ask Peter. Okay, so the teaching field, if you go to Legon to offer maybe sociology and you're a teacher, because some people after school they are not getting the job in their distance, so you are not part. Please, your certificate should depict bachelor's of education in maybe science, bachelor's of education in mathematics, something like that. That will show physics and something that will state it. Yeah, I think tips you can continue.
Yeah, so he's not going to do the application for you. He's only going to guide you, and he's guiding people through his social media. So you have to do something. Please click on the website. I told you that I'll give you the links and even embed the list on Telegram for you. So click on the website, use the whole month, go through one after the other, either through the school and through the work. And please, if you have the qualifications for both, don't say me, I want only school. No, try the work as well. Whatever takes you to Canada, takes you to Canada. Whichever takes you to US, takes you. So the teachers, if you have BSc in education, mathematics, BSc in education science, and you think that you can go through the school route, either apply at university, go and do your master's, or how do we call it, bachelor's, or through the teaching route, do both. You can even be trying Canada as well. You see, you can even be trying Canada as well. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Be trying the opportunities. We want you guys to explore all the opportunities and move to Canada or USA, please. So try as much as possible. Try as much as possible. All right. Try as much as possible to do whatever we are telling you, and it is really going to help you. Somebody is saying that Queen Esther, you can't wait. Why? First, it was difficult for English language teachers, but now they are getting recruited. All right. Somebody said, Sir Peter, what about hospitality jobs? He's only having care job. And I told you that the care job, apart from the hospital setting, that they are going to require a lot of certificate. The home care setting, you don't need much knowledge in care. All you need is experience. And so you do a proper resume to depict that you have experience in the care. I told you guys, a lot of you guys, you take care of children in your house, you take care of your elderly mom, elderly grandparents, and that is care job. When we talk about care, people think that it is nurse. No, nursing is different from care. Care is what you are doing in your home. You feeding your grandmother, you giving them water to bath, you washing their clothes, you sweeping the house. So cleaning, grooming, doing the toiletries and other things. That is the care job that we're talking about, right? If you go to Dubai, Qatar, they call it nanny or maid or house help or whatever. That is the care assistant, the home care. When you talk about the home care, and when you talk about the healthcare assistant, the hospital setting, then it is something like you're going to assist the nurses. That is a bit professional. And so that is where they require a care certificate and they require you to have experience, and that will go in favor of the nurses and the midwives already having the experience. If you are a nurse, you are a midwife, and you want to practice directly as a nurse in Canada, then you need to go through the licensing by registering with the body, the nursing body in Canada, and write your NCLEX, Canadian NCLEX. You cannot just go with your certificate in Ghana and say, I'm a nurse in Ghana, I want to practice in Canada. You cannot, it can never happen. You need to pass through the process. So it is either you degrade yourself to a healthcare assistant, use the opportunity to enter Canada, and then further and write the NCLEX over there, or you sit in Ghana, write the whole process before you can work in Canada. We're still waiting for Peter to join us, and if he can add up some few steps, I think he's on a call. People are saying that from teaching job, please, I had BSc in agriculture science, um, and I think what is he saying again? 9 years in teaching experience. Can you? So if you have BASc agriculture science, Peter, can you answer that?
Eh, the last time, based on what I know, they don't really take agriculture science, but you can try. There are certain companies you can try; they can still pick you if you can, because sometimes they are needing the teacher. So if you can come and you can give them that science is also part of agriculture, you can, sometimes you need to learn.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So I think it depends on what they are also teaching. So if you're in JHS teaching general science, you can use that as an
you can
argument,
use it
right?
as
Yeah.
is a
So
conversation. Sometimes
yeah. So you got your appointment letter, and your appointment letter, you are appointed to come and teach a junior high school integrated science. And so you can say that yes, you did agriculture, but you have experience, 9 years experience teaching science. And so if you're going to teach science in America, I think some of the companies, not everybody, not all, some of them might consider you. Yeah, Peter, if you have something, you can add it up to that question.
okay, so thank you very much. If you want to get in touch with me, you can get in touch with me through my email. That is pboy119@gmail.com. Tips have done a very good job. What I want you to do is that be very serious with your life. Time is going. If you continue to blame the economy, one day the economy will blame you. Don't be someone who is coward. Come out from your comfort zone and build yourself. Listen to this very carefully because life will chastise you. If you're from a poor background, make sure your background will give you certain knowledge and wisdom to push through. Because somebody is watching me. If you fail to become a great person, all your family, it will be like a family trend. It is time for you to be a liberator. Your father didn't do it, your mother didn't do it. What are you also doing for the generation? You need to be a generational thinker. Peter, I will see you and I'll be happy. I'm always passionate about developing the mindset of people, helping other people to develop. So we will meet one day. If you need me, you can send me a private email of pboy119@gmail.com. I love you all and I wish you all the best. Tips. God bless you.
Yeah.
I
So
know people have been chastising you a lot, but I think you're a great guy, Charlie. God bless you. And this one has even increased my followers as well on TikTok. God bless you. I really love you, and we need to be passionate about it. Now, I don't want somebody to be calling me I need tips number and those kind of stuff. And sometimes some people will try to destroy people to other people. You don't come and tell me if you have anything, you talk to him as well. I don't deal with people. I know him personally for our relationship. Any other thing is for you and him, because some people, when they know you, they come and destroy you. Oh, this guy did. Please, my hands are clean. Thank you very much, and I love you all.
all right, they don't even have access to me, so they have nothing to tell you because people know that you cannot just get to tips and you cannot even have my number on the social media. Peter, we thank you very much for your time. I know wherever you are, God richly bless you. And I know another time I'm going to have communications with you to bring you back on my channel. We're going to discuss a lot through visa applications to Canada as well. I know you did your own visa application. And so one day I will invite Peter again for another discussion. Before I leave, let me use some 5 minutes to answer some of your questions before I leave. I saw somebody asking, those asking, I wrote IELTS, I got this, I got this. Just go through the band score. Sometimes, if you're going to school, the limit is band score of 6. So don't say I had 7, 7, put it at the back, band score of 6. stop that. I have this. Bascom says it's enough for schooling. And some of the schools, it is written on the school portal. If they take IOT, they tell you that we need you to get 6 or 6.5 or 7, depending on them, either master's or degree. It depends on the level and the type of school that you want to go. And for the work, if you want to work, I told you that if it is express entry, it is a CLB 7, and that means you have to get 6.0 in all the modules. If it is express entry, if it is piloting, you have to get at least 4.0 in all the modules. So those of you saying 766, you qualify for express entry, and then you also qualify for piloting. Okay, so don't be scared about the IOT. And I think I have other questions. Let me see. Is it possible to apply for a job at Job Bank anytime? Yes, anytime their portal is open. This is not American Lottery. Anytime the companies are there, it just asking you asking me that, is it compulsory to go to a shop and buy something anytime? Yes. So the job bank is there anytime the company is advertising. Their deadlines do expire. So if you go and they are within their deadline, you can send them emails and they're going to respond to you. Not all the companies do respond though. Yes. And somebody is saying that tips, please, I want to do my second degree, like psychology degree, apply for mental health nursing. So yes. So if you are having psychology degree and the mental health nursing, it depends on the school. Every school give you the qualifications, the entry qualifications. So if they are going to accept that to do another degree, fine. If they are not going to accept that, you can use just secondary school to do degree. So degree is not a problem. It is master's level that you are. They normally want a discipline in the degree level. So if you want to do masters, then you should have a degree in that field. Yes, but if you're going to do another degree, they can just consider your secondary school and then you are good to go. All right. So don't worry. Somebody saying that I was told that if you get scholarship after you are done schooling, they'll get you back to your home and work. It is not true. It is few scholarships from the agencies. Like if you come into the UK and you apply the Commonwealth scholarship, you definitely go back to Ghana, because that one, it is meant for you to come in school and go and help Ghana. But what Peter gave to us is scholarships from the school itself. And he told you guys that the school is giving you the scholarship on merit, because you're going to be a teaching assistant, you're going to be a graduate assistant, you're going to work for the school. So you are working for the school, and that is why you are not paying the school fees. And that is the meaning of the scholarship. You see, so if you accept that you're going to be a TA or a GA in the school, that means you're not going to pay the school fees. And that is, you are going to work for the school. So in turns, they are going to give you the scholarship. That is the meaning. So it is the school awarding you. And why would they restrict you from coming back? In fact, Peter went on the scholarship and he told you guys that he's currently on his work permit. He's no more a student. And so this is telling you that he is staying in Canada and he's not coming back to Ghana anytime soon. And somebody is saying that I'm a nurse assistant, completed a GPA of 6.2. So you qualify for all those things. We don't, if you want a college, just go there and do your application. All right. He told you that for scholarships, it's 3.0 and above if you want to do the postgraduate, the master's, and the PhD. And we told you guys that undergraduate don't normally award scholarships. So put it at the back of your mind. All right. Every school will give you the cut point, the GPA that they want. But normally they used to write first class, second class. Sometimes they don't even say anything at all. You just have to get a pass, especially with the colleges. So don't worry. A lot of you guys, you all qualify. You all qualify. Those with bad certificates, the E8, the F9, he told you guys that you can use the worst evaluation through your transcripts to better it. And then you can also write the letter to attach why you got a bad grade. Probably you were good in school, but due to ill health, you were not able to perform properly during the WASI. And so he told you guys everything. I want you guys to watch the video and then I have listening ear. So everything has ticked here. That is why I'm giving it to you. He just told us, I didn't know, but it is here. So why have you forgotten? You have to get listening ears. If you forgotten whatever he told us, please watch the video again, and then it is really, really going to help you. All right. Somebody saying that can please go send you email ASAP. I don't know whether to Peter or to me, but my email is tipsandgist@gmail.com. And you only send me email when you have done something that you want me to come in, and not when you are starting. Don't come when you're starting. Don't come that I want to apply to school. I want you to apply for jobs for me. Don't come when you are starting. Come when you are successful. When you get the admission, when you get the offer letter, before you come to me. This I had offer letter. Can you accept me with the visa application? And then I'll give you the guidelines. You need these documents, gather it. When it is ready, bring them. Let me see your bank statement. Let me see this. And then you go forward to apply for the work permit. Then you move. The same thing for the school. So you only come to me when you've achieved something and not when you started. Please, we all started from somewhere, and that is why the education is on my platform. Watch the videos, start something, get to a point before you come to me. If not, your mail will be there and nobody's going to respond to your mail. That is tips and just. I don't know for Peter's side. I don't know for his side. All right. And I think the comments are not in relation to whatever we are doing. So I'm not going to read. Somebody saying I have diploma. Can I evaluate for masters? So go on the West evaluation, go and do your evaluation, and then they will see. But sometimes it is very difficult for you to use masters, sorry, diploma for masters, but you can do postgraduate certificate. You can use the diploma for postgraduate certificate. That is a bit less than the masters. So you can look into that as well. All right. If you go on the school and the masters, so always go on the school portal and look at the entry requirement. If they say BSc or bachelor's, if they say bachelor's, second class lower, you cannot do anything about it unless you message the school that I have diploma. Will you consider me? All right. So these things are on the school. We didn't know it anywhere. Go on the school. The school know better than us. The school has their own instructions. A school will say, me, I will not take IELTS. Another school will say, I will take IELTS. So if you ask me, do I need IELTS to go to school? I cannot answer you. If you ask me, I have diploma, can I do masters? There might be a school who can let you do foundation program, and then that will equivalent you to the degree level, and then you do your masters as well. So if it is going to be 2 years, that means you will be going like 3 years. There might be a school with that kind of a strategy. So go on the school portal. He has given the school out. Go on the school portal and look at their strategies. How they can you can enter the school, and that is going to answer you. So those with the school questions, the school is the best to answer you. Their portal, go there and navigate, and then you're going to get a lot of information over there. Once again, I want to remind you guys that I'm going to get back to Peter, gather all the documents that he gave to us, and then I'm going to put them on Telegram, and then I will embed the link right in the caption here on YouTube. So tomorrow, if you come on YouTube, click on the title of this video, interview with Peter Bawuah. Click on that, and then you're going to see something drop down like this, and then you're going to see the list of the links to Telegram, to LinkedIn, to download the materials, whatever that we discuss here. I'll make sure that I get every bit of documents for you guys. Before I go, I want to also tell you guys that I do not chat on social media. Always beware, be vigilant. I am saying this because a lot of people have started scamming people with my name. Tips and just I have been on the social media space, especially on TikTok, over a year, and nobody can say that I took their money. So please, if somebody take your money, you will cry and we will all cry together. I don't have money to give it to you back because I didn't take your money. Be vigilant. I will never chat you that I'm helping you to Canada, so pay money. I will never chat you. Even if you chat me, how many times do I respond for me to come and chat you? So please, this is just something that you have to note, that if somebody chat you with the same logo, the same name, tips and they can create the same account with the same logo and tell you that this is my UK number, chat me. It is not me. I don't have time to come to your DM to be chatting you. So please be vigilant. I don't chat on social media, whether TikTok, whether Facebook, whether Instagram, whether Twitter, whether Telegram. I don't chat on any of the media space. My only contact is through the official email, as you can see on the screen, scrolling down, tips and just at gmail.com. And I told you that you only message me when you've gotten to a stage, not when you are starting. Because when you send me that message, I'll click delete and it goes to my recycling bin because the messages are a lot. Currently, I have over 15,000 emails unanswered, cutting across from August, September. And these are all here. Nobody pays me when I'm responding to the emails. I take the whole night. You guys are sleeping and I'm responding to emails. Nobody's paying me. And so you don't bombard me with a lot of messages. You only come to me when you've started something and you've gotten to a stage that I feel that I can come in. If not, I just look at it. Tips, I click delete. Then I go to the next person. Tips, pa. So I only get to somewhere and I say, oh, this person need a response. Then I respond. That is why most of you don't get response. You don't get response. Thank you very much. This live discussion was fruitful. Within the week, we have a lot to learn. Whatever we're going to learn, I'll come and advertise right on TikTok, on Facebook, for you guys to know our next agenda. But I am very, very sure that it is going to be post education on the American lottery, and as well as healthcare assistance opportunities in Canada. And then we started the IRCC account creation, and so I might touch on the documents to apply for a visitor visa. yesterday, let me put this. Yesterday, I had a fruitful discussion with one, how do we call it? Conference agency, a very, very well, popular conference agency in Canada, Vancouver. They have been organizing conferences for people in Canada and USA, global conferences. I had a fruitful discussion with them to know their policies, how you guys can, because I told them that the major challenge, he told me that the challenge that they are having is when they sell the tickets to you guys, you people don't attend the conference. And then they book the hotels for you guys, the feeding and everything, they order the food and everything, but you guys don't come. And I told them that the challenge in Africa is um, you don't get the visa on time. And so some people get the visa and the conference has even elapsed. And so he said, okay, fine. There are a lot of conferences happening next year. So you can budget from next year, May in Canada, in the US, you can target next year, May, then you book the conferences. So I'm left with a final discussion with their main boss. Yesterday, I dealt with their analyst, and then he said, I gave them a proposal and he need a general manager. So I'm going to sit with them, the whole group with them to give them um, what I have for them before I can really talk about them on my platform, because Tips and Just is a noble platform. I cannot just talk about a company on my platform. And they don't deal with visa applications. It is just like you going on the internet to do conference. I have no alliance with them. I have nothing to do with them. I have even talked about them before. They are part of the 8 websites I gave to you during last year when we were doing conference. And I did that video and they saw it and they have followed me. They have always sent me emails. Since last year, I never responded. And I said, look, let me respond to them and know what they want me to do. And they said I should talk about their company. I said, no, I'm not ready to talk about your company until you tell me what you guys have for people in Africa, your packages. And so they told me their packages, and they have extra package like the expedited letters. Expedited is when you apply for a visa, especially America, the B1, B2. People are not getting date. You can apply. Their conference is in 2025. They have some in November, December, but it's too late for you guys. So we will be focusing on the 2025 conferences. And I know people in Ghana, you apply and you get date in 2026. That is irrelevant. You cannot go. And so they are going to support you with expedited letter, right? A letter to give to the American embassy, and they can give you a priority for you to go and do your how do we call it, interview, and then move. And they are going to support you. That is one thing I like about them. And they also help in booking accommodations for you guys to also send the accommodation ticket to you, and they can add it to your itinerary. And so if you have a website like this, that is genuine, and they've been taking a lot. A lot of people in Canada went through the global conference. They are well listening to me, right? They didn't even know that I've had interview with them. So this is something that from the next week after the conversation, I might be talking with them. And we were discussing, he wanted a seminar in Ghana. They are moving to Accra, Ghana, because he said in Africa they've been sending a lot of tickets from Accra. I think Nigeria and one other country, is it Kenya, also Nairobi, one country. And so he said he wanted people, they wanted to move their team to Ghana to do a seminar, a 1 day seminar, to tell you guys why you need to attend the conference, because they didn't know why you buy the ticket, you come to Canada, you don't attend the conference at all. If for anything, that 3 days, please go and sit in their classroom and listen before after that. You people go wherever. You understand? It is unfair when you enter Canada and you don't attend their conference, because you people are not helping them. They need to send evidence to the IRCC to get code that their conference was successful. They booked for 100 people and 100 people attended. So when the turn down is always low, Brony there, Ebehano, Brony, and run a how why the turn down is low. So they wanted to move to Accra to have seminar and educate you guys the need for you to attend the conference. And I told them that I'm not in Ghana, I'm in the UK. So I don't know their next option, but they thought I was in Ghana, that they would come to me and then we do that. But I told them I'm in the UK. I was talking to Albert yesterday. I said, "Oh, me try take it about quick." So Grako Piache. Go Piache. So I'll be still talking to them. If they want to come to Accra to do the seminar for you guys, I will tell you guys to meet them, whichever hotel, whether Moving Pick or any of the hotels that they are coming to host. You go there, you listen to whatever they have, you ask your questions, and then you book conferences with them. And then they are not agency, they are not going to do the visa for you. You do your own visa using my teachers All they can do for you is to give you the event invitation, and then maybe the expedited assistance. They are done. You have to look for your own agent or probably do your own visa application and move to the conference. They are not agent. I repeat, they are not agent. If they are agent, I will never talk to them. I never deal with agents. They are just an organization organizing conference abroad. Once again, thank you very much for this fruitful discussion. Bye bye. Bye bye.